We're still waiting for 2 players to join in. Sorry about that. Mic issue. So anyway, we're still waiting for 2 players to join the lobby, and the organizers are giving them about 15 minutes to show up, and the game will start. Okay, I realized the music was a little bit too loud just now. Anyway, the organizers is giving the teams up to 8:15 p.m. to show up. We still have 2 players that have not logged into the library so far. The lobby, sorry. So we'll be probably waiting for another about 8 minutes at max, and we'll see how it goes. Oh, actually, there's only 1 player left that's missing right now. So, oh, everyone's here, apparently. So, maybe I just jinxed the delay. Anyway, I will be turning the music back down, and we will be in casting mode. I'm actually reasonably confused right now. We do have way too many players in the lobby, and there's apparently still 1 open slot. But I'll give it some time. Let's see how this goes. Oh my god, Chinese words. I'll find a way to pronounce everybody's name. Oh, no wonder they're so familiar. Glamorous, Gizmos, the team I casted in the AGL. So, waiting for that 1 last slot. For those who do have access to Dota TV, I do suggest you move to Dota TV. because I'm in Malaysia right now, so my internet connection isn't exactly the most excellent internet connection in the world. I am streaming on YouTube for the first time, and I have been told that it is better than Twitch for viewers. And I do know that every time when I stream United Gaming Clan tournaments, the Malaysian viewers specifically struggle to watch my stream because I tend to stream on 1080p. I'm doing on 480p right now because of internet. I don't exactly have very good internet in Malaysia, and so that's what I've been doing. Anyway, all the players are ready and they are ready to go, and anyway, so if you do have access to Dota TV, I do suggest you watch it from Dota TV. It's going to be much better and definitely much higher quality. Of course, I am forced to stream at 480 right now, so I don't exactly have very good internet connection, but I will be back in the US in about 2 days. I'm flying off Saturday morning. Once I'm back there, and when I get to CAS for AVF or AGL or any Asian tournaments, I will be streaming it on YouTube, and it will be at 1080p, so you guys will be able to watch it much better once it's on YouTube. We may have to deal with lag issues and all those kind of things. And the game has just gone live, so you will be able to catch it on Dota TV, I believe, within 2 to 5 minutes. By the time you hear this message, it should be on Dota TV already anyway. I am running a 5-minute delay, 4 plus the 1 minute from YouTube, to allow better buffering from viewers who do not have access to Dota TV. And anyway, I do thank you all for tuning in to my stream and supporting my cast, and we will be enjoying an excellent grand finals very soon. Okay, so welcome everyone. This is the AVF Dota 2 Tournament Season 6 Grand Finals, a best of 5 series, and you are watching Game 1 between Interpid and Glamorous. My name is BouNcYToufU. I will be your English caster for today, and we do look forward to an excellent series from these two teams. Of course, the first ban coming out very quickly from Interpid will be the Gyrocopter, and Glamorous will follow up with a very standard ban in the form of a Lostrak. Second ban will not be as quick as the first. They may be considering, because we do see Lostrak being banned out very often, and we'll see what Glamorous may opt for. They do not have the first pick obviously, but they do have the double pick available to them. So a ban on the Bounty Hunter in the first phase specifically may give away a potential Lina or Shadowfiend mid, of course, but they will ban out the aggressive Tuskar, and Glamorous will go ahead and ban out the Bounty Hunter. Interpid will pick up their Earthshaker, and Glamorous will follow up with a Clockwork pick as their first pick. So of course, banning out the Bounty Hunter does make it capable. Alright, there's not too much point to talk about it anymore, and Templar Assassin has been picked up by Glamorous, and of course we will have a Viper being picked up by Interpid. Don't believe the Viper will be a mid Viper. Don't think he does very well against the Templar Assassin. Bloodseeker will be the third ban coming up from Interpid, as now we go back to Glamorous to see who they would prefer to ban out. And Clinks will be their option, so they do not want to deal with that high burst damage available from the Clinks, and Interpid will go ahead and ban out more AoE fighting capability in the form of a Disruptor. proceed now to the final ban of the second phase, and Glamorous with that ban, and then they will proceed with a first pick in the second picking phase. They will ban off the offlane Phoenix. That's pretty interesting, because I was actually expecting maybe potentially a solo safe lane and then an offlane, a tri-lane offlane, since the Earthshaker will not be too effective trying to gank the Templar Assassin in the early game, so not too much point trying to run a 2-2-1 right now on the Dire, because the Winter Raven is still available, and that would probably be very effective with the Earthshaker. But then you would have to put 3 heroes mid, or at least 2.5. The Winter Raven will have to be rotating a sufficient bit, but of course we will see how Interpid plan to do this. Glamorous will now take a significant amount of time to just consider their third pick. The first after the 4 bans from each team, believed to be one of the key bans as well. They will pick up the Winter Raven themselves, so instead of wasting a ban to just keep the Winter Raven away from Interpid, Glamorous will pick it up themselves. And of course, they do have a clockwork. With a good clock, the Winter's Curse could be really powerful. Either just to trap everyone within the cog, or trap everyone right outside the cogs. And of course, the mana burn will be very substantial, if probably maybe even twice, between about 2.5 seconds. The pushback is, I believe, 1.7. It actually does not say. Nope, it doesn't tell me how much the pushback is, but I believe the pushback is about like 1 to 1.7 seconds. I can't particularly remember. It's not too long, so I'm pretty sure the level 1's Winter Curse will be able to cause at least a double pushback, and that is actually a good amount of damage. As you can see, especially to the mana. The Queen of Pain will be the option for Interpid to pick up as their third pick, so we may see a Queen of Pain going mid against the Templar Assassins, and of course the Shadow Strike will be capable of propping the shield damage. I believe it props at 30. Probably, I'm actually not too sure, but of course damage over time is always very effective against Templar Assassin, as long as it's not too low. Interestingly, Glamorous will go ahead and pick up a Lina. So I do believe this is a support Lina, and they do lack the safe lane farmer right now. Glamorous will go very quickly, banning out the Witch Doctor. And we're back to Interpid, who has picked up the Undying and will ban out the Phantom Lancer. Going back down to Glamorous, Anti-Mage is still in the pool, very capable to bring down the Viper and the Queen of Pain once he gets substantial amount of harm. Of course, we do also see DK in the pool, but DK not exactly the favorite first position hero anymore. Spectre is another potential hero to be in there, potentially running the Templar Assassin on the safe lane and putting the Ember Spirit mid, which could be reasonably useful as well.
5 seconds remaining.
And we'll see what Glamorous will opt to pick up right now. We do have a good amount of time to think about this. And they are going to spend all of it as well. What other carries are still in the pool? Gyrocopter, of course, would probably be one of the best heroes in this condition. There actually has to be a position 1 Bristleback, and I do see how that's a pretty good, not a very good thing actually, because you look at it, the Viper and the Queen of Pain would be very capable at kiting the Bristleback, and of course the slows coming up from the zombie, and of course the Earthshaker Fissure just to zone out the Bristleback. I'm actually pretty surprised that Glamorous has actually opted for this Bristleback. Very interesting pickup right there. And Interpid will go ahead to their last hero, potentially looking at a team fight support. Undying maybe running on the safe lane, sorry, on the hard lane. and potentially someone to back the Viper up. A Crystal Maiden would actually be pretty decent right now. A good root from the Crystal Maiden, a good amount of slow as well, which is sort of in line with the rest of the 4 heroes, the amount of slow they have right now, and of course the bonus regen from Arcane will be able to help all these heroes stay alive. Like Undying, Queen of Pain, and Earthshaker, they are super mana reliant. And obviously, especially heroes like Earthshaker and Undying, they don't have very good mana regen, so the plus 2.5 is actually pretty significant for any of them actually. And of course, Crystal Maiden works pretty well with the Viper. The slow from the Viper, Frostbite just to bring the health point down, and the extra slow coming out from Crystal Nova or Frost Nova, whichever you want to call it, and this extra slow from the Viper would be pretty deadly. Not so against the Clockwork, I would assume, but still the potential of killing is right there. And Interpid would actually take a sufficient amount of time. They will actually pick up a Drow Ranger, so it will be a third position Viper instead, and a first position. It might actually be a second position Drow Ranger, but this is pretty interesting. Pemakan Jr. is actually picking up the Drow Ranger. And as far as I know, Pemakan Jr. is actually a support. So, but he is of course playing as a stand-in. He is from Sea King, and he's now playing as a stand-in on Interpid. Double stand-in actually. And we did see Glamorous play on in the AGL, and about, I believe, in AVF Season 4 recasted Sea King versus K2Ape in the grand finals for that season. And K2Ape is playing remaining in Cosmos, but of course they have been knocked out already, sadly.
5 seconds remaining.
That's why they're not participating in the AVF this season, very likely. Anyway, we will crap. Oh, mouse issue. Battle. I'm just gonna reconnect for a quick while. I really hate this. This is interesting. I actually cannot move my mouse. I'm gonna restart Dota 2 just to be sure that everything is okay. This is actually pretty annoying. All right. I'm back. Yeah, I think they actually waited for me, which is pretty nice. Anyway, Welcome everyone to the AVF Dota 2 Tournament Season 6 Grand Finals. This is a best of 5 series and you are watching Game 1 between Gizmos and Interpid. And on the Radiant side, we have Gizmos playing right here. And we will see Wei. Okay, I'm just gonna call him Wei, so you're gonna deal with that. Wei is playing on the Bristleback. Tortoise, whatever. Tortoise is playing on the Winter Warren, Expert on the Clockwork, going onto the offlane, BBB on the Templar Assassin, and Stingray on the support Lina on the Dire side, who have rotate right into here. We have Dave on the Undying Permakan Jr. on the Draw Ranger, very surprising right there. C2W on the Viper, and Viri on the Earthshaker. They will drop down that ward right now, and K7 on the Queen of Pain going mid. So it does looks like it will be a very fairly standard bounty rune, one for each team, and BBB will be the one picking that up, and on the bottom C2W will be the one picking that up as well. So as expected, it will be an aggressive tri-lane on the bottom, though not with the Viper. K7 will bring his KOP to a solo top lane. Excuse me. C2W will be going up against BBB on his Templar Assassin. We'll be starting with slight aggression. He has opted to pick up Psyblade first, so will not have the reflection to deal with the early bonus, but he is doing pretty okay on farms. He will finally pick up the refraction. Bristleback actually just exchanging some right clicks so far. The support's not really here to back him up in this tri-lane. Stingray actually doing a good job blocking it up. First sentry will be dropped and it will be a mist. They will not be able to find that one. Winter Baron already trying to stack the camps and will be successful in that. No supports right here, so running the aggressive tri-lane, they will not have the luxury of any of the stack camps over here. So far the Fissure actually connecting, Bristleback getting really low, Gilway giving away the first blood, the Arctic burn and the LSA was not sufficient to keep him alive. He gets really low but stays alive. Not too much experience given away to anyone actually, just a mere 43, less than a creep actually. And they will want to go for the Winter Raven now. The slow coming out on Tortoise, not enough to really be aggressive enough. So they will, both teams will back away. Bristleback now comes back in and just begins to farm again. I do favor the Interpid's aggressive tri-lane here. The Fissure will block him from going down to get the rune at the 2nd minute, though it doesn't look like it's going to be too annoying. BB with a empty border will be going up to the top rune and will be able to pick that up. A haste rune available on the Winter Raven, and he props the clarity potion but does not have any Arctic burn, so will not be available even until the haste runs out actually. Very lucky on C2W actually, not too many misses so far, hitting up from the bottom lane, doing very evenly on the levels. And both of them actually dead equal for now. And it's just trading some blows. BB getting really low. Refraction will be back up very soon. He is actually border crawling after taking up 3 charges from the border. Over on the bottom doing pretty well. Dave zoning them up while Permakan Jr. gets some really good free farm in the bottom lane. And Queen of Pain isn't doing too badly as well on top. Pretty even so far with Expert. So the early period of the game is looking actually pretty fine for Interpid, especially after securing that first blood. And Tombstone is now available on Dave, so he's just gonna get more dangerous. Level 2 still not available on Stingray or Tortoise. Waiting for a good Fissure from Viri right now. Just trying to charge his mana up, dropping. So There's going to be some aggression. Dave comes in, steals some strength from Stingray. Not going to be able to follow up with anything right now. So far in the mid, BB may be interested to just jump on this. He is proceeding. He will be able to pick up the bottom, maybe not actually. Vivi gets to the bottom and steals the bounty rune and a regeneration rune for the Viper, who will regen back up to max. Very, very lucky there from him. And a slow coming out. Artec Burn being thrown out on Permakan Jr. right now. Queen of Pain gets a kill on Expert, but the Fissure will connect on Tortoise. LSA connects on 2. Bristleback now trying to focus on the Tombstone. Will get that goal down. Now Permakan Jr. gets really, really low. The stick charge, however, enough to keep himself alive. Self trying to bring him back up. The Earthshaker will go down. Splinter Blast now keeps him low and slow as well. No LSA available and will not be able to bring Permakan Jr. down. Will be a 1-for-1 on 2 different lanes. Clockwork going up on a solo, but now comes up and tries to catch Queen of Pain right here. She is out of mana, getting close to available mana very, very soon. He's trying to chase him down and probably blink up and will be able to get away. Picks up a bottle as well and will be able to just charge up to max very, very soon. So 1-2 so far. Not too big difference, sitting at about 1500 gold and 1000 experience 5 minutes into the game. I would say winning every single lane except the mid lane. BB doing pretty evenly, falling a little bit behind, but still I personally feel like it's pretty even so far. But she of course have the major problem that there's one stack cam over here, but that's about it. There's really nothing much for her to actually catch back up with. There's no ancient stack, or at least I should check. Nope, there's no ancient stack around here. Oh, we do have an aggression coming up from the bottom lane. Some strength steal from Dave. He does have a double stack right now. They're gonna rotate here. They see the Stingray. Okay, they may be able to steal this. They dropped the Tombstone. He may be trying to solo Stingray right here. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Looks like Dave will be stealing this double stack. Small victories for him. It doesn't look like he's actually capable of doing much. We'll see some aggression like Vivi with the Fissure. Only on way, however, the LSA will miss as well. Tortoise trying to run away, does have the co-embrace. The Gush comes out, will be able to bring him down before the co-embrace comes into effect. Stingray now trying to get an LSA away, gets connected on Dave, but will give away another kill to the hook shot coming out from far, far away on Dave. The strength steal will be able to keep himself alive for a while, but he will actually still be staying alive right now. Way finishes off, gets another 2 kills. Clockwork will be on the back finishing off Dave. It will be a 3-for-1. So actually 3-for-2. They did lose the Winter Baron as well. So they lose the Winter Baron and the Lina, both supports, and they get Permakan Jr. and 2 supports. Good amount of gold going their way. More importantly, the cores getting a good substantial amount of money. Actually, all 3 cores getting substantial amount of money right there. Viper gets a kill on Stingray. Will be working towards this mechanism, and it's actually pretty close. Saying about 1000 gold away from his mechanism. Should be pretty fast considering he is the leading farmer right now and is sitting at his position 2. And play BB coming back with a sentry ward. I'm not too sure why. It does not belong to him. So the second position has not been forced into purchasing sentry wards himself yet. And Stingray is trying to stack the Ancient. That might be what his Arctic Bird now connects on C2W. That would be a big kill. The Spinning Rebus comes in as well. He gets really low, but the poison is keeping him there. And of course the Fissure actually coming up, trapping Tortoise on the bottom, but BB is able to secure the kill on the Viper. And C2W giving away a very key kill to BB, who picks up 700 gold. Well, no, not 700 actually. He picks up about 400 gold from that. Does have an invisibility rune right now. That's going to be big. Fissure actually being dropped. And a hook shot coming out from far, far away. A beautiful cock right now on BouNcYToufU. The Gush may be able to push him out, will not be able to do so. Will go down. Tombstone drop down as well. Extra cash for Expert with a beautiful hook shot. And Dave may be overstaying his welcome right now. He jumps in with a Sonic Wave only on 2. However, the LSA connects on 2 right now. 7k getting really, really low. May be able to get away. Cooling down in 6 seconds, but the rocket will bring him down right here. Earthshaker coming in, still looking for Tortoise right there. May not be able to find him. LSA, no LSA yet. Just pushing him backwards. Clockwork still here. Expert may be looking, waiting for a good fissure. The fissure still waiting to come up. A good trap right there on Stingray. Clockwork will not be able to save him right there. So it will be a 2 for 1, sort of a 2 for 1, to be honest. It was a long fight. A good engagement by Expert on the BouNcYToufU, and he was able to bring him down pretty quickly. And with the tombstone, of course, 7k was very interested to jump in, but was not able to get the kills that he was looking for. He did get a good Sonic Wave off, but it just wasn't enough. A double stack, I would assume. It does look like a double stack. Spotted out by the Viper. Haste route now available on the Viper. A hook shot, I believe, from far away. Will be able to pick Very away. It gets an easy kill for Expert. But it looks like they're interested to dive onto this. Jumps forward, gets a good shout on 2. Looks like Stingray will be the sacrificial lamb. And right now, Expert just trying to TP away. They might not be able to bring him down. Will not be able to do so. He just TPs home, stays alive, bottle himself up. And once again, the tombstone being dropped down fairly casually. The trap actually spots him, and Tortoise and the Way is getting into position. Oh, man fight now. 7k will be fighting Way, but he does not have the Sonic Wave. Actually, will have the Sonic Wave available very soon. May not have enough mana for a full combo. He does jumps forward, gets the Sonic Wave off, brings down Way for an easy cash right there. And I believe Undying got a little bit of money out of that as well. And the middle tower just goes down right now. They're hunting for Stingray, but will not be able to find any. So looking really comfortable right now, closing in on a 2,000 gold lead and 8,000 experience. Still not too significant. 7k getting really low from the Arctic Burn and the Splinter Blast. He will be forced to back away from the Tombstone right now. 7k gets dipped, will not have a Sonic Wave available, but Dave is taking hits from the tower. And Todd is waiting for an Arctic Burn. Low level on the Arctic Burn, so will not have it anytime soon. He does, however, has his Winter Curse up and ready. Invisibility rune given to the Earthshaker, who has not picked up his level 6 just yet. Tortoise have actually caught up with the level 6. Lena is actually equally behind right now. They do see the sentry. Very good wait right there. They are waiting for them to get into position. The LSA comes out and will be an easy kill right here. Very patient play from Stingray. Well played from him. May be able to get a good LSA off. He is very low, trying to get a kill. Will not be able to do so. The Clockwork keeps him in position and now pulls him away. Gets a good melt. He's actually in position for a good melt. Will be able to get a kill. Very well played right there from Gizmos. However, at the bottom lane, we would recap right there. I'm actually not too sure what happened on the other side. Winter Reverend and Bristleback. Winter Reverend died. Queen of Pain got a kill on him, and Bristleback got a kill on dying. So it will be an exchange of supports right there. So we'll see a double stack right here now being blocked out by the Observer Ward. Very well played from Stingray, patiently waiting for BBB to get into position before throwing out the LSA to give away the idea that they have his, and so that just working in favor. Oh, Very is coming up right here. Oh, it's actually a triple stack, and they may be interested to get a good fight right here. Viper C2 is coming up, gets spotted up by the rocket flare. Actually will just steal some creeps, and they may look for a big fight so far. The TA drops the trap, immediately being cancelled. We do have Winter's Curse available, waiting for some good opportunities to get off. Expert throws up the rocket again, spotting up the whole thing, the south being popped. And over here, Tombstone being dropped just to force them back. Jumps forward, does have the supersonic wave available, but the hookshot comes in with a good stun. Expert gets stunned as well, still being kept alive. The Winter's Curse keeping 7k low. Bristleback coming in from the back to finish it off. The LSA connecting on the Joe Ranger. Permakan Jr. will go down. Ultimate being dropped on the Bristleback. Winter Baron being focused now will go down as well. Bristleback now running. Echo Slam being dropped in a very weird fashion, actually, just to finish off the Bristleback. It will be a 2-for-2, and Stingray will try to TP away, will get away as well. I think it's, yes, it is beneficial towards Gizmo. Gizmo will take it. Has been a good fight. They got 2 cores, lost a core in the support, so doing really well so far. So we do look at the net worth chart, and BB has actually caught up and over token the Viper, and maybe even getting even further right now. Very good melt hit right there. The Blink Dagger is available, nicely dodged as well. Templar Assassin will finish that off. BBB gets an easy kill, bringing her net worth higher and higher. Blink Dagger has been shown off as well, and the Sentry Ward will be in range of their Sentry Ward. So far, mechanism about to be completed on way. Right here, we're just going for a quick bracer. Expert does pick up the 4 staff. Multiple TP coming in right there. Expert dropping a good cox right there, pushing Dave's away. But right now, Gizmos may be looking at losing their BB very fast. And Bristleback will go down. Laguna Blade being thrown out. They has gotten 2 right now, but Winter Reverend will go down as well. It will be a 3-for-2. They lose both supports and a core. They get a core and a support in return. Not exactly what they were expecting, but of course a lot of kills being guaranteed all around. 60 minutes and we have 32 kills, 16 on each team. They may be looking to go in on the Roshan. Double damage on Permakan Jr. Will be able to take this Roshan down really quickly, but it is being pinged out very fast, quickly as well. We do have a TP coming in from the Lina. I'm not too sure whether they will be fast enough to bring this down. The fissure being used to block Roshan from Permakan Jr. gets really low. The Clockwork Missile comes in, brings the Earthshaker really low right now. Laguna Blade will not be available anytime soon. Actually, 15 seconds. They will not have this. A hook shot from far away onto the Earthshaker to get that down. The LSA on the double damage. Permakan Jr. getting him really low. They're still trying to finish up, being taken away, and they will lose Permakan Jr. as well. May even lose a Queen of Pain right now. Winter's Curse being used to get her down, so they get the Aegis and the Roshan, but they will lose 2 in the process. The LSA not pretty enough, will not be able to get it. Tombstone being dropped there as well. C2W is coming in. I'm not too sure that's a good idea, and mechanism is being dropped. Laguna Blade thrown out, but they will lose that one as well. And 7k is actually trying to attack right now. Templar Assassin trying to finish everyone off. A very nice close embrace, keeping herself alive, getting low but still alive. The Fissure, however, will finish him off. Stingray on the back trying to run away. King of Pain will finish that off. They turn their attention to Dave right now. Will be able to bring Dave down as well. And I am disconnecting from the server. I've actually reconnected, and right now they are looking for the Earthshaker. They will find the Earthshaker as well. An easy kill right here. The Fissure actually pushing him to the other side. Very gets pushed down. He jumps forward, maybe able to find that last hit. Will not be able to find the Queen of Pain. Beautiful team fight coming out from Gizmos, just carrying Interpid apart. Excellent Roshan team fight actually. They do not get the Roshan, they do not get the Aegis, but they do kill everyone. That was actually a team wipe. The only person alive was actually the Queen of Pain, who was in fact brought down after the Aegis. single border charge being dropped. She does have a double stack once again. We'll be taking that up. So after that fight, we do see a major lead being pulled out by Gizmos. We'll be maintaining a 1500 gold and 2000 experience lead so far. Picks up a Desolator as well, the Templar Assassin with the blink and the Dazzle. No BKB, the hook shot coming up 1 second too late, and they may want to back away. The Falstaff being pushed himself forward, gets a cock as well. Laguna Blade may be available, but the Winter Curse comes up, throws out Laguna Blade, finish her off before anything happens. Echo Sand being thrown out, will get one. Dave now trying to get some more return kill on Expert as well. Expert with the Falstaff very soon. Bristleback coming in and turning it around once again. Dave gets really low from the Sprinter Bus mechanism being popped up. The Fissure connects on 2 as well. And right now, Co-Embrace keeping himself alive. Bristleback trying to run away. May not be able to get away. Needs to turn his attention to something else. Will give that kill away as well. Now BB comes in, blinks forward with a major right click. Brings down the Undying. Turns on C2W. The Fissure comes up. Traps him there. No mana for a Refraction. But a beautiful melt coming up. The slow as well. Splinter's Blast will not hit. Waiting for the blink. May not have it. Jumps forward with a melt, but gets stunned down right underneath. He does get a return kill, however, so she will take 2 with her, but will lose her own life as well. Major fight right there. Will not get the key prize of in the form of the Viper. Will, however, lose that one major key important fight. Oh, we do have an engagement right now on C7K. Gets brought down really low. Does have to blink, so he will be able to just simply jump away. Up top, Laguna Blade being thrown up, and the Dragon Slave will be sufficient to bring him down. LSA connects on C2W. Hook shot will not be available. Everyone will just back away, so not too much, but oh, they will run into each other again. Dave may now turn on Tortoise as well. Winter Reverend taking a little bit of harassment, but will not be sufficient. He now turn himself against each other. Falstaff forward, but the Sonic Wave will burst himself down. And BB with the Blink Dagger in 9 seconds will not be able to catch up with 7K. These two teams are just being really aggressive. 21 minutes in, 27-22 in favor of Gizmos so far, and the net worth chart is actually dropping back down to 1500, but the experience is going up to 3k, both in favor of Gizmos at the moment. Because Gizmos does have less towers than Interpid for now. I'm not too sure what Templar Assassin is going for. She does have a good substantial amount of gold saved up right here. 2600 and growing as we speak. Maybe looking for a BKB, maybe looking for something else, more damage item potentially. Deny with the last hit, very beautiful there from BBB. $7K does have support right here, and Trap, however, will spot that out. As you can see, Trap does review deck. Oh, they may run into, oh my god, the Fissure actually trapping themselves from getting a good kill on the way. So Wei very lucky there to get away. He's actually TPing away to the top lane, wants to push the top. They see 3 heroes down bottom, they immediately decide, let's just switch lane to top and we'll push and get this top lane easily. No one's going to be able to come here. Or at least we're going to be able to force a lot of TPs, and we're going to see that Earthshaker actually does not have a TP, neither does Dave. And Pemakan Dunia does have a TP, the C2W does have a TP, but it is on cooldown. K7000, 7K does have a TP as well. And so it may be a trade right here, no TPs coming up. No TPs on any of these people as well. BBB will actually pick up an Eager Song, so major damage boost right there for her. And maybe a trade right now. They take a T1, they are going in for the T2, so Glamorous is going up with the idea of a trade. It will spot Pemakan Dunia with the Rocket Flare and Very as well in the jungle. Expert now waiting for a good opportunity. And they will actually back away. They're not too interested for this. They're gonna defend their bottom lane. 7k now in danger, but Wei will come in and just get some creeps. Not too much action so far. A cooldown period. It's been 2 minutes since any kill.
Boom, there it goes.
Maybe. And very soon the hook shot coming up from BouNcYToufU. Good melt traps him. The gush bringing him backward, but not going to be sufficient. Expert 4 stops himself forward, trying to get that kill. Needs a good cock. Will be able to trap BouNC Gaming in there, and now Echo Slam being dropped unnecessarily with no damage whatsoever. Expert will be able to TP up. Sonic Wave being thrown out as well. They will get nothing out of that. 2 ultimates being expended, and they lose 2 and gain nothing. Echo Slam being dropped very unnecessary, and Sonic Wave almost out of desperation, just trying to get something out of that fight. Sadly, they will get nothing. So it's starting to pull away. As you can see, BBB is now sitting at a comfortable 4,000 gold lead ahead of the Queen of Pain. However, Bristlebag is still pretty far behind. A gold lead is not going too far away, sitting at a comfortable 3,000 gold lead, but considering it's 25 minutes in the game, that's not too much. But 5,000 experience lead, that will be pretty substantial.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Ooh, from far away, the slow connects on Dave. The hook shot from far away from Expert, even further than the trap. A beautiful hook shot right there. And it blinks forward. Will be able to get away. So won't be able to trap. Won't be able to get a kill on the Queen of Pain. Thankfully, Dave isn't too high on the net worth. It doesn't give too much go away. But BouNcYToufU is still trying to farm his way back into the game, sitting on a helm of Dominator and really nothing much else. Vanguard and Mechanism up on Wei. I'm not too sure what he's going for next. Does have 1300 gold in his bank, not too much. 4 stuff coming out for Tortoise very soon. About 200 gold away from his. And Stingray working towards his Aghanim Scepter is about 1500 gold away. Butterfly completed by Templar Assassin BBB with the Butterfly and the Desolator, and also a Blink Dagger. Very scary right now. Maybe able to start one-hitting some of the supports very soon. Expert with a 4 staff and his Aghanim Scepter will become very effective very soon. Solar Chris up on C2W, and a Mechanism going for his Aghanim Scepter next. BouNcYToufU, of course, as we've spoken, only with the Dominator and does not have a lot of gold. What is flying out actually? Interesting. BouNcYToufU Shadow Amulet. C2W buys Gem. So Dave will pick up the Hood of Defiance. Blink Dagger out on Very. Hopefully he can put it to good use. K7 with the Aghanim Scepter and going for a Shiva's Guard with the Plate Mail pickup. Everyone's just pinging them out right now. Blue drop that ward, will not be able to find anything out of that. I believe Glamorous seeing the gem, Glamorous may be very interested to take a really good fight right now. If they get a good fight, not only would it be beneficial to them, they would take the gem away, and that is a major boost. But it doesn't look like they're too interested with this. Clockwork looking to stay. Oh, may have overstayed his welcome as well. Templar Assassin is coming in from the other side, and we do have Bristleback in the form of Wei coming in as well. BB has not revealed herself yet. The Rocket Flare coming out will not spot anyone. Blink Dagger away, and the T1 will go down.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Looks like everyone's actually here. Up, jumps forward with a fissure. Take burn coming up on VC. The Splinter Blast will miss. VC gets really low, but no follow up from anyone to really catch them. We'll actually go in for Roshan right now. Dave probably drops the ward. Will not be able to see this, I assume. He does not see this. They do believe they are in there though. Getting really low really quickly right now. Expert coming in here just to trap them out. We'll be able to take the Roshan away. No engagement from anyone. Templar Assassin picks up the Aegis. Will clean up the wave and looking to push up the bottom lane so far, so they will be going in strong, and BBB with just ridiculous amount of damage and a good amount of gold for buyback, and also potentially picking up the next big item. I don't really think she needs a BKB right now, potentially going for the Crystallis, so she could one-shot anyone she wants when luck is on her side. Something fun just to toy with the morale of the opponent, considering this is game 1. It is important, of course, to play some mind games, get yourself into a good position to win game 2 and 3 and take the series in a perfect one. 7k is down bottom. We have major TP coming in. Expert may be looking to throw up his hook shot. Oh, what did I click? Oops. Nope, will not try it, even though it's only 10 seconds cooldown. 12 actually. And a hook shot will be used to farm the creeps instead. I wonder what's this going for next as well. Potentially picking up a full blade mail. Actually, he does have gold for that. I got him Scepter up and available on Stingray. And still no showcase of any item from Templar Assassin for stuff completed on the Winter Reverend, where he has picked up his Crimson Guard, going for a Shiver's Guard right now with the plate mail, or potentially actually in a Sulker Rise. We won't know until we see what happens. And still working towards his Sagaram Scepter for C2W. Very not really picking up anything. Neither is anyone else. Shadow Blade completed on the Drow Ranger. Shiva's got on K2 on 7k. And looks like looks like Glamorous will be aiming for the final T2 standing outside their base. Doesn't look like Interpid is actually interested to challenge this, which is pretty interesting. They're gonna lose that really quickly, and looks like Glamorous doesn't plan to stop major TP coming back. Earthshaker and of course the Queen of Pain TPing back as well now, Dave. And looks like they are going to make this hard. Invisibility available. Sonic Wave thrown out very early. He needs to delay it for 30 seconds for the recharge. Of course, the hook shot, however, on Dave will be able to trap him right there. Tombstone being dropped down as well. They may be able to burst him down very quickly. Echo Slam coming on the back, doing no damage whatsoever. And because of the pipes, I assume? No pipes actually. I'm not too sure why it dealt little to no damage. It will be able to burst the Tombstone down very quickly. Wei gets low. Ultimate being thrown, a hook shot on C2W as well. The Cox push him back, but Mechanism being popped. But Nicole Embrace keeping him alive, and now they will bring C2W down as well. And Pamakan Jr. will probably want to come back. It looks like no, he's going to try for a trade. And BB is actually getting really healthy right now. Sorry, Wave being thrown out. Wei gets really low. He's still alive though. 7k becomes the focus right now. The TP back home. On the other side, a good hook shot on Pamakan Jr. Actually, he does have the invi, but he's right under the tower. He does get the tower down. No invisibility whatsoever. And right now, they are just throwing random skills, and they will find him. They will bring him down. I'm not too sure who the gem is on. The gem is actually on Stingray. They will get that one kill. And on the other side, they will lose nobody. Get a full lane of Rex as well. And so beautifully done right there. They will get that kill. Only losing the T3. Get a full lanes of Rex and get a lot of kills right there. We should be seeing a ridiculous graph right now. It's going up towards a 15,000 goal lead and a 14,000 experience. So this game is for Gizmos to throw right now. 34-22 in favor of Gizmo so far, and the net worth almost 10,000 gold lead ahead of the Queen of Pain. Pulling Dagger being picked up by Stingray as well, and he's actually going to put the gem back for whatever reason. No further of item from Wei. He does have sufficient amount of money very soon to pick up the mystic stuff. I'm gonna assume that's what he's going for. Blink Dagger being picked up by Tortoise as well, doing a good amount of farming right there. And Blink Dagger also available on Expert. 2 heroes. They have 4 Blink Daggers and 2 4 stuff right now. MKB will be the choice for BBB, and honestly, yeah, that actually did. I actually forgot about that, and that's actually a really good item. So we'll pick up a Boots of Travel for Expert. And over on the other side, Gundam Scepter completed on C2W. And really not too much progression. Looks like Permakan Dunya is working towards a BKB, but he's going to be a hook shot coming in from nowhere. Blocked. So Shiva's got, once again, no item progression on anyone else actually. Waiting on the clockwork. He should be the big prize right here. Wow, one right click and that it all goes down actually. So they will have the double, both gems already. Actually, does this gem actually belongs. Winter Skirts coming in on Siege on 7k. They are trying to burst him down. Will not be able to do so. The Echo Step coming in brings Salt is really low. Coin Breast keeps himself alive. Laguna Blade being thrown out on BZ. They will be able to bring him down. Sonic Wave being thrown out to bring a Brinto Reverend down right now. Double damage on the Bristol back, but will not be sufficient. They lose both their cores right now. They have to run a good engagement to start the fight, but they did not get too much. A hook shot being used on the creep to get himself away, but he will lose himself anyway. And right now, Lina is just going to blink away. They lose 4 and only get 1. Not a good fight for them, and major amount of gold. 4,700 gold going the way of Interpid, and we would see a sharp drop. Actually, not as sharp as I would have expected, but still sitting at a 15,000 gold lead. May see some major items coming up from any of these players right now, but let's just see. He's going to drop the Gem of True Sight in the base. Okay, we will see Permakan Jr. completing his Silver's Age. Why does he have a recipe? Okay, he actually bought an extra recipe. Anyway, he does complete his Silver Age. I'm not too sure. I guess it's for the Bristleback. And over here, Pipe completed on the Undying. Earthshaker will not be able to pick up anything extra. Probably invested into just farming. Into putting wards down, and Viper keeping that gold on himself as well. Queen of Pain not spending that gold as well, sitting at about 4,200. They still need to find a way to kill 7k right now. The Shiva's got really keeping her alive right there. The right clicks were just not enough. And of course, Stingray could not get into position to throw up the Laguna Blade on the Queen of Pain. Oops, some passivity. Permakan Jr. Walking away from that will not be in danger whatsoever. He blinks forward, maybe looking for a major hook shot. We're not going to be able to find anything to blink and the force stuff. Well, it doesn't really matter. The cooldown is so quick. It's just going into the jungle and looking for something to hunt again. He's gonna need a Hex if he really plans to kill the Queen of Pain. The hook shot coming in from far away. The LSA will connect, burst him away. The Laguna Blade, they will get that big kill right now. Going the way of Expert, probably to his Rocket Flare. And once again, going to be enough. Alright, Winter Skirts being dropped to keep him there. Permakan Jr. The Fissure, however, will separate. Then the hook shot brings him back, and the right clicks will be sufficient. They get 2 kills on 2 cores. They will be able to take another lane of Rex or force at least 2 buybacks. Dominating streak for the Stingray. And looks like top, they're just going to force that wave of creep in to the base and then rotate down to the middle. Okay. So that's what they plan to do. They're going to start chipping on the T3 right now. The slow coming in does connect on C2W, but will not be enough. Desolator now starts connecting. Ultimate being thrown up on the Bristleback. And Wave is forced to back away, potentially just to regen a little bit. Creep wave is now being cleaned up very quickly. Cool Embrace being dropped down on the Bristleback. She will be healed to full. Clockwork jumps forward with a Cogs on Dave. Not going to be sufficient. Ultimate being thrown down on Expert as well. They're still trying to focus the T3 down. Gets really low. A few more right click will be sufficient. They will get the T3 right now. 15 more seconds for any of them. C2W. If C2W dies, this is going to be disaster. The Laguna Blade goes in. A buyback coming out from a Draw Ranger. No buyback available for the Viper, and now Earthshaker goes down as well. Pemakan Dunia comes in trying to finish off Tortoise right now, but he stays alive. The Gush not going to be enough. The RSA collects on Pemakan Dunia. That's a dieback. Sonic Wave being thrown out. Stingray gets really low. 7k trying to kill everyone, but may even lose her own life. She goes down. Buyback is available for her, but I don't think she wants to buy back. She won't be able to do too much right now. Only Dave is left alive, and this is probably GG. They will be able to take this third and final lanes of Rax, and I don't think anyone's going to be able to really challenge them right now. BB is just melting the T4, the T3, sorry, and shooting all the way up to a 20,000. They will take the final lane of Rax, and Mega Creep will go their way.
Dire's middle tower, the Radiant now have Mega Creeps.
Looks like Lina is trying to solo Roshan. Nope, he's just there to clean. GG, well played. Is being caught at Templar Assassin. Will pick up an extra kill in the form of VC. They will get that first game going their way once again. Congratulations, this is game 1. We will be back with game 2. This is a best of 5 series, of course. You are watching the AVF Dota 2 tournament. This is the grand finals. And my name is BouNcYToufU. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you in game 2. Alright, welcome everyone back to game 2 of the AVF Dota 2 Tournament Grand Finals. This is in game 2 of the best of 5 series. Glamorous took game 1. So now we will be in game 2 and we'll see whether Interpid will be able to come back and take a game, or will this game go Glamorous' way. First ban coming up from them will be the Bounty Hunter. They do really dislike that hero. And Interpid will ban out the Undying as their first ban. I apologize, I believe one of the admin told me that there was no voice on the English cast, or is my cast, and I'm actually not sure why. I do hope that the cast is okay, like the voice is okay right now. And anyway, a Tuskar will be banned out by Glamorous as a second ban right now. So we will see how Interpid plans to react to this. They do not have the first pick, so whether they want to ban the Gyrocopter is a very important factor. They will actually ban the Templar Assassin after BBB had an outstanding game on deck, and instead they will give away the Lashrak, and what Interpid will be able to pick up the Gyrocopters themselves. It's been a really long time since we've seen Lashrak make it past the first ban. Most banned hero in the Teen and Internationals 5, of course, and Bounty Hunter following right behind. Most picked Lina has now been picked up, Gyrocopter and Lina combination, but the Earthshaker combination is being picked up right now along with the Lashrak, a very deadly combination right there. The Clockwork being banned out themselves. It's pretty interesting because Expert actually had a really good game on the Clockwork as well. And we'll see how they plan to carry on into game 2. So far so good for both teams. This is only game 2, of course. Interpid still with a lot of time and space to catch up, and the game was fairly even until that really terrible Roshan fight, to be honest. Very even game until almost like 20 plus minutes, and then it just went south in favor of Glamorous, of course. They will ban out the Phoenix as well after Disruptor is being banned by Interpid. No, and let's see. Earthshaker is already being taken. Winter Reverend is still available in the pool. Dark Seer is still available, so the combo is actually still possible. A good vacuum into the war with a Winter's Curse and a LSA, Dragon Slave, and a cooldown would be deadly regardless. They do, of course, lose the Earthshaker in that combo, but still very deadly regardless. And we will see what's gonna happen. They're actually taking a lot of time considering this final ban right here. Interpid taking a substantial amount of time considering this final ban right now. They will ban out the Bloodseeker.
Radiant team pick.
That's actually pretty interesting that people ban out the Bloodseeker so often, but when it actually gets picked up, it doesn't do that well. Interpid will now pick up the Rubik, so without the Earthshaker, it doesn't matter. We will be able to steal the Echo Slam. At least that's what they hope. And of course, a lot of skills are really good to steal from these two heroes. The only thing bad right now is probably Enchant Tauntaun. Echo Slam is amazing, Fissure is outstanding, Splitter is great, Lightning is great as well, and Edict is wonderful. Probably no Supernova, not Supernova. What Nova? Pulse Nova. Pulse Nova is probably not that great, but still okay to have in a desperate situation. It does throw up a good amount of damage. Glamorous were actually picked up the Winter Reverend themselves once again, keeping it to themselves when the possibility of a good combo is there. They picked it off, and of course they are on the Dire, and the Arctic Burn slow on any mid hero comboing into Lashrak would be very deadly. especially if it's a mid
10
Lina.
seconds
She would be really good food.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
We're going up to the 4th pick right now, and Interpid may be looking to pick up at least an offlaner first, potentially. Probably wants to pick up their Darkseer, though it's not going to be that great anymore. They will pick up the Bristleback.
Team pick.
So I do favor the Bristleback on the offlane, that's for sure. They will actually go for a Huskar.
Radiant team back.
Glamorous Gizmos will pick up a Huskar. So well, there is a lot of magical damage coming up from the Gyrocopter, and of course the Lina as well. But Bristleback is almost fully physical.
5 seconds.
And we'll see how this goes.
Reserve time.
I'll go back to the final ban. Interpid probably looking to pick up another support, while Gizmo's very likely looking to pick up an offlaner. Of course, if they do ban out a favorite offlaner, they could send the Earthshaker onto the offlane and potentially just pick up another support, probably in the form of something really simple, in the form of a Witch Doctor, or maybe even a Dazzle, or if they're greedy, they could go for a potential Enigma. Would be very powerful against them. Of course, they do have the problem of the Rubik. The Enigma very easily countered by the Rubik, obviously.
Dire team ban.
Interpid has actually gave up a 5th ban. Okay. They will not ban out any heroes on the 5th and final ban, so we will go ahead for Gizmos.
10 seconds remaining.
And I'm not too sure whether it's a DC or
5
something.
seconds remaining.
I'm still not getting any information from the admin, so I'm gonna assume this game is still on. Let me just double check really quickly. Well, it does look like everyone is. It does look like there is just a lot of people in. Yeah, it does look like everyone's still inside the lobby, so I'm gonna assume it's still going on okay. It's still going on well. It looks like Gizmo's just waiting for a lot of time as well. I'm just quite confused right now, giving up the 5th ban. But at least they didn't let a final random on their pick so far. Glamorous is taking a really long time to pick up their last ban as well, so I'm not sure what's happening. They will actually ban out the Queen of Pain as their final ban, and Interpid now has a really short amount of time, only 30 seconds left to really consider what they want to pick up as their final pick. It could of course be send the Bristleback mid. Now there's a possibility of doing that. We do see Q doing that sometimes when he's just too high. They will actually go up ahead and pick up the Witch Doctor, so it will be a Lina going mid and a Bristleback going on the off lane, and supported by 2 heroes. Not too sure whether they want to run the tri-lane again. It's pretty surprising because tri-lane worked out pretty well until some good rotations coming in from Axpit and BBB really just tore them apart. And of course Bristleback, while Bristleback isn't exactly a too strong a comeback hero, he was able to maintain good amount of farm and just keep up with the rest. He wasn't really leading any time of that game, but PvP just got so big it didn't matter. Wind Ranger will be the final hero being picked up, so very likely the Wind Ranger going on the off lane. Oh wow, a support Leshrac. Expert bringing the Wind Ranger off lane, very likely. Wave farming on the Huskar and BBB on the Earth Shaker. I'm gonna assume it's a role switch. Putting BBB mid would be really overconfident, I would say. Turtle is still playing on his Winter Reverend way, going on the farming Huskar very likely, or he could potentially go mid as well. I don't know, this is just getting really confusing right now, but I'm gonna assume Expert is still bringing Wind Ranger mid solo. Wind Ranger requires a level, of course, requires the solo. Over on the other side, we will have C2W picking Alina going mid, but Makandunia still staying on his farming row. Anyway, since this is happening, it's a quick pause coming up. We will go ahead and introduce the teams. Interpid on the Radiant side, we will have C2W on the Lina bringing it mid, Dave on the Rubik as a support, but Makandunia maintaining his farming row on the Gyrocopter, Viri on the Witch Doctor, and 7K on... I can't remember their final hero. Bristleback. 7K on the offlane Bristleback. And over on the Dire side, we have Glamorous, and we will see Wei playing on the Huskar, Tortoise on the Winter Reverend, Expert bringing the Wind Ranger to the offlane, BBB on the Earthshaker, and Stingray on the Leshrac. And I'm personally not completely sure how they plan to play this lane. But anyway, we will have a long pause coming up, so stare at the game pause for as long as you want. You do see, of course, 7K has not connected into the game. Okay, he is in right now and has picked up the Bristleback. He's asking for some extra seconds. I'm honestly not too sure what is happening. Anyway, I'm gonna just switch the screen for a short while, and I'll try to figure out if there's any problem with the voice settings. I'm honestly not sure, but I do hope people on the TV is able to hear me now. At least I actually don't know what's the problem. It could potentially be just a USB problem. I'm of course casting with a $3 mic from China that I bought off Amazon. Super cheap stuff, really cool. The settings on it is just ridiculous most of the time. It's either super loud or super soft, but I've been doing okay so far. And probably if I somehow manage to get some money, I might just get a better mic, but those are plans for the future. I am planning, of course, to study my PhD, so not going to be spending too much money on a mic anytime soon. But we will have a very long pause coming out actually. 7K still having some issues, I assume. Oh, nope, they are ready. C2W has called the G right now, and both teams have accepted the G, but no one has actually pressed F9. And the game will resume, and we will want to see the item pickups. It does look like Stingray is picking mid items, and BB has actually bought the courier, so I do assume he's going the support role. And of course we will see Stingray going mid. This is very interesting lane switch. Very, very interesting here. So let's see what's gonna happen. We'll see 3 heroes going down the middle lane on the Radiant side. C2W with Pemakan Jr. and Dave walking down the middle. They do have a smoke of the seed with them on Dave. He does have a ward as well. Way on maybe soloing this. I would assume it does looks like he may be going for a solo top lane. And then they do have an aggressive off lane with the Wind Runner. That's gonna be kind of weird actually. I'm not gonna predict their laning. Their laning is just so versatile. You could put the Wind Ranger mid, though based on item it does look like Stingray is going mid. So you could see an aggressive tri-lane on the bottom. Huskar is actually going all the way back home. Wow, that horn is loud. That's weird. I never knew that horn was so loud.
The battle begins.
Anyway, 7k up. No, looks like it's going to be C2W. Leshrac will be able to get that one as well. So both mid heroes will be able to pick up their respective bounty rune. And everyone will be rotating back mid. BBB may run into something right here. He is forced to back away. And they are just pinging each other out right now. And BB is just standing there trying to scare them away. And right now, Dave may be walking down to the bottom. Nope, not gonna. Nope. Okay, I thought he's actually gonna rotate down. So BB is just gonna force to take the long scenic route back home. And he's just gonna run by Expert, who. Oh, the fissure connects. Blocks Pemakan Jr. and he's trapping him out of the lane. Potentially even a full whole minute right now. Not too sure why he's dropping his item. But he has finally made his way into the lane, and he has been 50 seconds already. Already 2-3 on Expert. And so it will be a 2-1-2 against a 2-1-2 as well. Pretty rare, not something we see very often. WouldncY doing okay right here. South already being popped on K7. Of course, the Arctic, but very, very effective on heroes with high hit health pool. Just the tankiness itself being a great annoyance. And more bottom lane, some aggression. Expert gets low but stays alive with the Windwalk available, of course. However, Famebot is not available yet. Telekinesis is the choice. Of course, telekinesis into the rocket barrage will be very, very scary. Let me see, waiting inside the jungle for a good opportunity to get something off. And down there, first blood giving it away, and the rocket barrage being tanked up. Expert may go down as well. For whatever reason, I did not see the rocket. And it will be a 1-for-1. The first blood goes one way, and Gyrocopter picks up a good amount of gold on the other. TP coming back in. Hook shot being thrown out will miss actually. BB going down to the bottom lane, trying to rotate. Looks like he's just gonna go. Smoke is being thrown out, will immediately be revealed. Telekinesis is throwing him up. It may get one. Oh, good juke right there from BB, but however, the rocket does come up. He may be in big danger right now. I'm not too sure what he plans to do. Will be able to pick up the bounty rune, gets the rocket on himself, and he's probably dead. Will not be able to get a deny away. He gives away the second tier Gizmo, falling behind to a 2-1 double damage on C2W right now. And K7 is actually forced to walk back to base this time around. And well, WouNcY is still pretty healthy. I don't think he's going to be able to kill him. BB is taking the walk of shame back out. So far it's looking pretty good. Farm in the middle is in favor, of course, to the Lina. Leshrac is falling behind a little bit. And on the safe lane Vice, we'll see Huskar leading it compared to the Gyrocopter. But Gyrocopter does have 2 kills to his name. So there's that, but he is falling really behind. I'm gonna have a quick pick. Actually, he's doing better on the net worth chart. And Expert is actually pushing this lane really aggressively as well. And so it does looks like BBB has rotated to the middle and looking to get a good fissure off. He does see BBB there, and looks like C2W will force himself to back away. Down bottom, Rubik will steal that. However, Expert is in a good position to potentially get one kill. Up top, Huskar dies to the Bristleback. And Dave trying to run in, potentially getting the deny. This is hilarious. Oh, he will get that deny. A little bit impatient from Expert to wait for that hit after he propped the Roshan. We'll get the deny away, and no one's gonna get any go. He does lose some gold though. Oops. And right now, Stingray with a good up splitter. The LSA will connect the fissure, trapping him on the wrong side, sadly. But up split does connect. Lightning connects. One more right click will be sufficient. The self from C2W keeps him alive, bottling himself back up. Witch Doctor gets a kill on the Huskar up top. And this Huskar pick is really not doing well. 0-2-0 so far. And so close. I wonder why Stingray did not wait for BBB to drop his fissure first. Does he have a border coming out? He does. He does have a border on the courier. I was wondering why the strike did not have a border. So far, Lina still doing much better than the strike. The LSA comes in, cleans that up. Yeah, chasing Expert. They're diving this actually. Good Shackle coming up on the other side. Actually, may be able to get the other way. No, will not be able to do so. But the right clicks may be sufficient. South once again from Pemakan Dunia, keeping himself alive. Very well played right there. And I don't think anyone's actually in any distance to get that kill. And Bo TP back home with no hit points and no mana. He's doing really well. 3-0-0 right now. Massive rotation coming in on the other side. Double damage available to C2W, and he will be able to pick that up as well. Rotating down bottom on Expert. Maybe you're looking to get a good kill. Telekinesis coming up, throwing, waiting for an LSA, will connect as well. Laguna Blade finishes that off. Expert just respawning, using her TP and immediately getting killed off. Not a very good game from Glamorous. And oh, Arctic Burn coming up on 77k, but the bounce doing really well on Wei. Gets really low. They turn their target on Vinci right now, and looks like Tories have to run right now. Vinci is low, but the heal Voodoo Restoration is keeping him up. He does have 10 charges, will not use it for whatever reason. Fissure comes in, kills off with Viri. And I'm not too sure what BB is trying to do, but looks like he was charging in 7-2 right there. 2 for 1. Totally not worth it, but it's better than 2 for 0. Huskar is coming in now. Maybe looking to try to kill this, but I'm not too sure. Maybe actually giving a kill away as well. It's not actually doing too well. Way under lever. And the core down coming in. BB in deep danger right there. 2 core down will connect. The Fissure traps 72k, but Huskar will go down. They will lose BBB as well. Dominating streak going the way of Pemakan Jr. 10-3. Interpid dominating this game. 7 minutes in, 3000 gold, and Experience Lead doing a very good job so far. No major items picked up so far. Point booster on C2W, and that's about it. Everyone else saving up their gold. And that's a triple stack that they want to clear as quickly as possible. Supernova being used, sorry, Pulse Nova being used to clear it up. And Lina borders up the Haste Rune. So Stingray will not be able to get anything from this. Will be forced to go back home. No observers so far. I'm actually interested to see. They do have 2 observers in stack. And I don't think. Okay, they have 1 observer ward in the pocket, and nothing else. On this side, they do have 0. A hook shot coming up really well. But the bounce now comes in on Wei. Bounce towards Expert, still trying to get a kill, will be forced to back away. Not going to be able to get too much out of that. The hook shot once again, trying to be a little bit cheeky, trying to get that kill. Ooh, Wei gets really low. They are now trying to turn on Wei. Expert gets really low, but the heal is keeping himself up. May be able to get that one kill soon, not enough. Power shot, will be able to pick that one off. Major kill. 500 gold going her way. And Wei somehow keeping himself alive. Where is the fight recap? No fight recap available. Okay, now it's out. Oh, okay, only 500 gold. I was actually expecting the rest to get a little bit out of that. But apparently Wei and of course Tortoise was not within distance or something, so they got 0 gold. Expert is forced to go back home. But it's pretty okay. By the time she reaches home and recharge, she will have a focus fire up again. BBB on the other hand, getting really close to his arcane boots, or let's see whether he's interested to get something else. The fissure a little bit late, but not. I don't actually think anyone is in. Oh, he sees the rocket, needs to roll away. Cooldown being dropped as well. Will get hit. The cooldown will not connect, and BBB will stay alive. Bristleback gets a kill up top, but Wind Ranger gets a return kill. Used up the Winter's Curse as well, and now Tortoise trying to fly away. Ooh, Laguna Blade being thrown up. He still keeps himself alive. A right click coming in will be able to bring that one alive. The Earth Spirit connects on 2. Down the Coconut bounces and the Death Ward, but he will go down very quickly. And Stingray stays alive. Will get 1 kill. It will be a 2 for 2 so far. So it will be a core. It's actually just basically the core and the support for a core and the support. So it's hard to tell who benefited from that last fight. I'm gonna assume Gizmo did, simply because Interpid is probably much higher in net worth right now. And let's just have a quick peek. They are going all the way up to 4k. Experience is dropping back down to 2k though. Oh, I hear an Echo Slam somewhere. Permakan Dunia being finished off. Oh, that's a big kill. Stingray gets a chunk of money out of that, and will be 800 gold, 500 going his way for the streak. Expert is actually interested. The Fisher connects. Expert's not interested, probably because there's just nothing in range. Windwalk is being stolen by Dave. I'm not too sure how that works in their favor. They do get a tower up top, potentially very soon, very quickly. Yep, they will get it. Bristleback takes that last hit and walks away happily. Major stack right here. It looks like it's a triple stack, potentially turning in a quadruper, and will turn into a quadruper. Lina, of course, very capable. Oh, a very nice and cheeky shot right there. A lot of ultimate being used very unnecessarily. Expert gets low, may be able to get the kill. They do get 1, but they lose 2 cores, however. BB on the other side trying to get some return kills, will not be able to do so. And Lashrak, Stingray is actually in position. I don't think they realize this. They do spot them right now. Pulse Nova being popped right now. Silicon is dropping out. Laguna Blade bursting him down. 3 for 1 so far. Cooldown now being dropped. BB will go down, and this looks like it's going to be a team wipe. It will be a team wipe. It will lose the Witch Doctor though. So that's a major goal. 1200 goal going their way. So early in the game, it brings it all the way up to 5k. Experience dropping down, but going back up again. And the Huska pick is actually not paying off at all. They paired the Witch Doctor and the Bristleback very well against Wei. And yes, he got too many deaths. 064 right now. Jumping in on the Bristleback is bad. Bristleback is just a little bit too tanky right now with the Vanguard. 8 reach, 6 regeneration. And the Spear burns for 10. So, well, you're burning for 4. While doing about 15 damage to yourself, you're burning only for 4. Wei needs something to help him catch up right now. Expert is actually becoming a stronger position too, and I do believe the net worth will say so. Yes, Expert is actually... Huskar is actually lower value than BBB himself. And BBB just complete his arcane boots, very likely saving up for his bling dagger right now. He's actually just farming up the neutral camps. Oh, that will be a big camp, and it is given to Stingray though. He's not exactly getting very close towards his Bloodstone. Still pretty far away, still sitting about 2,000 gold away from the Bloodstone. If they get a good fight right now, the Shackle will not connect sadly. They turn on him, still will be a Shacker, may be able to get something off right now. Winter's Curse being dropped on 7k, and Laguna Blade being used to burst him down. 7k stays alive, it will lose one. LSA will not connect on anyone, 7k once again being thrown out. And the ultimate jumps in on Vinci, Splinter Blast will finish someone off, actually will not. The Echo Slam comes down and brings everyone low, but really just not enough. They will lose probably 5 again, and they lose 5 and gain nothing. Ultra kill for 7k, and this game is very likely over. That is a 3,500 gold swing on one side, and that's a second wipe. As you've seen, that's a second wipe in a very short period of time. It's going all the way up to 8,000 gold lead and sitting at a comfortable 7,500. Aghanim Scepter almost completed on the Witch Doctor. That's how farm he is. C2W picks up his Aghanim Scepter as well. And over on the other side, Gyrocopter getting really close, probably picking up some casual items, working towards his BKB right now. Bristleback with working towards, I actually think he already has enough gold to pick up his Crimson Gup. Huskar with nothing, working towards his Armlet, but with nothing right now. Winter Reverend still trying to come back. And over here, probably working towards a Force Staff with the Staff of Wizardry pickup, potentially also a Aghanim Scepter. It's hard to tell. And Earthshaker, BBB still saving up for his Bling Dagger. On the other side, Leshrek still clawing towards his Bloodstone, and I don't think he will be getting it anytime soon. He's still probably about 1,600 gold away, maybe.
Yes.
He will pick that up first, so he is about 1,600 gold away right now. Will have an engagement. Expert Green getting low, but will try to TP himself away. Not going to be able to get away. The rocket comes in just in time. Expert goes down with a faint bob from Dave, and looks like now they're going to turn around and try to get on BBB, but will not be able to get close enough. Does she bite anything up? Actually, no, she does not. Expert losing out on gold. I hear some coconut shells. Or is he? Yes, he's actually farming the jungler. He's going to don't think that's enough, but he's about to pick up his Aghanim Scepter very soon. 800 gold away. One more camp should be sufficient. And looks like Gyro is actually helping him bring the creeps low. Oh, looks like C2W does not have an Eel Scepter. He's actually going to opt for a Laguna Blade instead of an Eel Scepter. They do have a lot of people here, and I do think they can kill C2W, but I'm not too sure why they opt not to. You have a lot of rotations coming in the form of Dave now coming up with an Observer Ward. He's probably trying to place an aggressive ward. Nope, he's actually going to drop it here.
That's for me.
And they are going to walk into each other. They do try to steal something. He gets the Splinter Blast. He gets himself trapped though. And they look like they are interested to try to get something. Dave with the Blink Dagger available. Glamorous Scepter completed on the Witch Doctor as well. That's going to be a big fight. If they do get another team wipe, this game is probably over. Major rotation coming in. C2W will be spotted out immediately, following herself up.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
BB does not have his Blink Dagger yet. BBB really wants it, really needs it as well, losing a lot of damage. He does have a 76 charge, gets a little bit of damage, but Wei gets a lot more damage right there.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Oh,
Radiant's bottom
BBB
tower
will be
is under
hit by
attack.
the rocket after trying to escape it.
Dire's middle tower
T2
is
gets
under
really
attack.
low. Armor reduction being thrown out on 7k. And another rocket coming in will be destroyed this time by the tower. It seems the deny trying to come out will not be
Dire's middle
successful.
tower has fallen.
Arctic Burn being thrown out, but will not be able to get in range to get a good curse off. Oscar is actually super low. And looks like the T2 will go down almost unchallenged, just unable to do anything. Goes all the net worth chart goes all the way straight up to about 13,000 right now. Experience sitting at a comfortable 11,000. And Leshrac working towards his Bloodstone. Still 20 minutes. We usually see Bloodstones coming out about 14 to 14 minutes, to be honest. This is really slow. And we will see two supports trying to kill this core. I'm not too sure whether that's the right idea, but Echo Slam being invested on this as well. Fissure not going to be available. Laguda finishes him off. I'm not too sure what was the idea right there, but that was just weird. And he failed to actually chain his stun up really well anyway, so BBB not doing a very good job right there. If he was able to chain his
Radiant's
stun
bottom
enough,
tower is
and
under
of
attack.
course Winter Wyvern make his way down to drop the curse, I do think they had a chance to kill the Lina. But nope, they gave away a kill unnecessarily and will not be able to get anything out of that. It's 100 gold away from the Bloodstone. And Lina completes her Shadow Blade, which is a really interesting item, to be honest. Steel Scepter would have been so much stronger. Or the Wind Ranger expert with the Wind Run gets far away. Okay, right now it looks like it's going to be the T2. And I'm not very sure whether Glamorous is interested to defend this. The Fissure comes down
Dire's
on the
bottom
creeps.
tower is under attack.
And this looks like they're just gonna give up on the T2. I'm gonna lose one T2 unchallenged
Dire's
again.
bottom tower has fallen.
Even less challenged than the mid T2 actually. All the heroes are just gonna huck inside. Blink Dagger purchased up by the Earthshaker. And they're going in on the Roshan right now. Both cores are on the inside, and looks like the supports are coming in as well. The third core comes in. Witch Doctor comes in to heal everyone up, but Dave may be in danger right here. The Telekinesis comes out. Oh my god, all the skill being thrown out, but nothing will hit. Cordal being invested as well, will miss. And on the other side, the Telekinesis comes out. Arctic Burn being stolen by the Rubik. Laguna Blade thrown out on the back, trying to finish off Stingray right now. Gets really low right here. Aegis being completed, being picked up by the Bristleback. Winter's Curse being dropped down. Not going to be enough. He will go down. The LSA being dropped up just to clean up. Right now on the back, they find Expert, and they will be able to burst her down super fast. And it will be two heroes down, and they will push up on the T3 with the Aegis.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Echo Slam is available it's actually available now, but I don't think that's going to be enough. He's going to need like maybe 10 wave of creeps to actually deal good amount of damage. Stingray is of course still alive. He opens up the Edict and is interested to go in. The Echo Slam connects on 2, but I don't think that's going to be enough. The Death Ward is tearing through everyone. The Aegis will bring the Bristleback back up alive. and he will come back alive. C2W is just finishing off the tower, will take it off. Co-embrace now on way to keep him alive. Arctic Burn being thrown out on 77. Splinter's Blast being thrown out, will not connect on anyone else, and I'm not too sure whether they want to jump on the Bristleback. Will not be able to do so, will be forced to back away. And so they will lose a few. They do lose the Gyrocopter, however. They lose a lot of heroes in that last fight. Lose T3 as well. No, it's just a disastrous fight for Glamorous to take. And it's not like they are able to take any fight right now. The net worth chart going up, closing in very close to a 20,000 gold lead net and a 15,000 experience. Bloodstone completed with 10 charges on the last track, thankfully keeping him alive in the last fight. BBB with the Blink Dagger will now pick up a casual Colt. Expert completes his 4 staff, but really just too late right now. Amulet on the Huskar, who is 084, having a wonderful day with a great game played up by him. To be fair, none of Glamorous players are actually doing really well right now, and they lost every single lane and it failed to come back. In the last game they arguably lost every single lane as well, but somehow they were able to just come back into this. Leshrac working towards the BKB, and it just looks like Glamorous is just going to lose another tower unchallenged. Down bottom, however, they do... oh, okay. 2 ultimates being invested to get a kill on a support, who will now lose another one. They do get a kill on the Lina. Big pickup right there. 25,000 gold in itself, and it doesn't look like it will be enough. 4 staff is available. Not going to risk it. And on the other side, the other 2 cores are coming down. They may lose BB. Blinks away though. And Shackle is dodged by the BKB. The Fissure comes in a good position to block them. The Courier trying to escape from this. BBB with the Glimmer Cape will be able to get away and will miss as well. The Lightning comes in, the Splinter Blast connects, and the Shackle on the tree. They will lose Pemakan Jr. and now they turn ahead. The chase is on. 7k is running away, but only Stingray is chasing. I don't think he is enough. And 2 major kills right there for them. They do pick up a good substantial amount of gold, 2,500 in the last one and 1,400 this time around, and that's a total of almost 4k gold. And we will see a sharp spike dropping down, closing back in on the 15,000 gold lead as the experience drops as well. They may even be able to take a tower potentially, but Lina TP's back in. Shadow Bullet immediately being used up right now, probably working towards an Octrine Core with that Fatality booster. They're going away on the other side. Echo Slam being expanded to get a kill on Dave. Very unnecessary, to be honest. Laguna Blade on Stingray will be able to get him low. Denies himself actually the art. Splinter Blast comes out and will be forced to back away. Probably a little bit of miscommunication, to be honest. Winter's Curse being dropped to try to keep him alive, but he actually denied himself. Losing big chunk of gold actually. Oh no, it just looks big. It's actually 115. I guess it's pretty good. He could potentially have got away from that, but... and a smoke is now being used on 2. Viri, and of course the C2W. Doesn't have the ward there. They're interested to just deny that ward. And the smoke is actually being pretty useless right now. And yeah, the smoke is just going to be used up to de-ward. Well, not terribly. Major fight breaking in. 7k coming up, and the BB trapping 7k outside. Coming in on Expert is the Rocket. The Cordar is being dropped. Wei gets hit by both, gets a major slow on him. Laguna Blade is being thrown up, but the Blade Mail and the Co-Embrace keeping him alive right now, trying to turn around. BKB being followed by Expert, taking a lot of damage. The Fissure cancelling off VC right now, and it's going to be a disengagement actually. Both teams are just going to be happy to disengage. C2W happy to stay alive. And Encham Tongton being stolen by the Rubik, one of the best skills ever. Disengagement, very good defensive play from Glamorous. Even being 15,000 gold behind, they actually managed to defend their base and lose no one. Very, very well played right there. He needs to force stuff himself forward to get a good hook shot off, to get a good shackle off. Will not be able to do so. Will be forced to back away. The fissure being dropped down. They may try to turn on Dave actually. Oh, the power shot will not connect right now. And he will steal Arctic Burn. Dave will stay alive and And right now, turns forward. Expert gets telekinesis up. LSA drops down on BB, but the shackle will come in as well. Laguna Blade being thrown on BB will not be able to keep himself alive. Expert goes down as well, and now Stingray is alone right now. And Winter's Curse drops right here on VC on all of them. Okay, Lashra's just gonna TP out of that. It's not gonna stay there for too long. And he's actually gonna try a TP, not a good idea, and will go down, definitely. And over on the other side, Huskar is actually gonna try to fight this. Looks like he's gonna lose himself. May be able to get the Witch Doctor. He does get the Witch Doctor first, but Wei will go down to Pemakan Jr. anyway. So that was a very, very confusing fight all around the places, but they lose 2 and Glamorous lose 4. So Interpid taking command, and as you can see, the graph is curving back up in favor of Interpid.
That's for me.
Everyone will come back up. BKB will be up soon on the Lashrak. Oh, they may be interested to try to get something out of this. Maybe looking for something in nothing right here. Looking for a good shackle. The shackle actually connects on both heroes. The ultimate comes in. Fissure will come down and keep them there. The Echo Slam, 2 kills. One going the way of the Earthshaker, the other for the Wind Ranger. Both equally valuable. 600 each. Will get 2100 gold for both of them together, and we'll get a good chunk of gold right there. Yeah, not too sure what Wind Ranger is working for right now. Just pick up another stuff of wizardry right there. May be able to see something here. He's actually flying the courier out, so he may pick up something. I'm looking. Okay, it will be a point booster, so it will be an Aghanim Scepter for the Wind Ranger. Unless she's going for a Scuddy, which is pretty long, a really, really long shot right there. Wei has picked up a Blade Mail as we've seen over time, and still not able to do too much. Arctic Burn now being thrown out. The LSA will connect. Laguna Blade thrown out on Tortis, who will go down very, very quickly. And Shadow Blade being used right now. BBB will try to run away, will not be able to do so, and he's probably gonna die as well. Oh, Force Staff being used to keep him alive will not be sufficient, and Stingray drops down the Earth Splitter, will connect on Dave, but only Dave, and they will get 2 kills out of that. And they will defend their T1 mid. They have actually not lost a single tower. They're going for Roshan. They are letting this T1 go. I'm not too sure what she's doing. Oh, she's good. She's actually energy booster.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures
What
are
is
fortified.
CW2 doing? Okay, he picks up his Bloodstone right now. That was a really, really confusing switch. They actually managed to not lose their T2 as well. So they get the Roshan, and Expert was not able to take that tower. Oh, but they may lose the top tower. Today they do not have the Glyph of Fortification.
Oh, look at it go!
And it's getting really, really low as well. And it looks like they're going to be forced to deny it, and Rubik will be forced to deny it. Dave gets a deny with the double damage. And that's the first tower down, but sadly it's a deny, and it doesn't look like Glamorous is going to be able to come back into this game with the goal. 15,000 gold and experience lead. Interpid very, very comfortable right now. And arguably a game won in the drafting phase. Glamorous picked up the Huskar, which was pretty interesting since Witch Doctor, of course Witch Doctor was picked up at the end. Helicopter capable of dishing out good physical damage, Berserback as well, and of course Witch Doctor dishes out a lot of physical damage. They're just gonna stay here, and I don't think that's a good idea. Oh, telekinesis on Expert, Glimmercape being dropped down on him. Echo Slam drops down on the back on CW2. Trying to get something off the good Shackle, but I don't think that's going to be sufficient. We'll be able to get that kill actually. And the Gem True Sight drops down, but Expert will die as well. BBB will be forced to just TP away from that. And surprisingly a lot of gold in favor, and looks like Stingray will be the trouble here, waiting for a good Winter's Curse, will not be able to get one, and the stun Stingray may be going down very soon, and he will trying to TP away. Will be taught to just TP away, and down at the bottom they get their target on Pemakan Jr., who is trying to finish him off, and he will actually kill himself. Way on the other side will be able to get that big kill right there. 700 gold, no. This one is the one. 1300 gold going the way of Glamorous, and fights going all around the places and still maintaining around that 15,000 gold lead for both teams.
That should help.
Anyway, quick item recap. We do see the Bloodstone and a Golem Scepter on CW2 with the Shadow Blade, which has been paying off actually, which is pretty rare item. Usually going for the Eel Scepter would be much better. Anyway, a Force Staff and Bling Dagger are available on the Rubik. Dave, who will be working towards a Golem Scepter, but honestly we have not seen too many beautiful steals from him. Pemakan Dunia on the other hand with the SNY and Dominator, BKB Drums and Face Boots. Very of course with a very early Golem Scepter, and now the Solar Chris and 7k very fat right now with a heart, and the South Kurai's Vanguard now working towards probably a Shiva's Guard. Probably top of the net worth. He is very high on the net worth. On the other side we have Wei with a Blade Mail, Armlet and Shadow Blade. Hotis looks like he's working towards a Force Staff. And over here I got him Scepter completed on Expert, and I'm honestly not too sure what Earthshaker is working towards. He gets a 4-star Bling Dagger. I would have assumed that getting the Mechanism would have been a better idea. BKB up and completed, and Bloodstone charges down to 5 actually. And actually Lina's Bloodstone charge is really low as well. The Arctic Burn comes out. He's actually pretty out of position. The feature traps him on the wrong side sadly. He has a good amount of his HP down, but once the heart triggers he will be able to just regen that back up. You're gonna need a really good Winter's Curse, but it doesn't really need to because Berserback can just siege alone. They get a good Shackle off though. This may be the key. Cordal being thrown out right now, and a good Winter's Curse coming down on 3 right now, trying to get that down. Steals the heal, so once again not going to be the item they're looking for. And hook. Oh, Shaker connecting on 2, but Expert will be telekinesis up, gets burst down really low. He will go down. He jumps in trying to finish off 7k. Will not be able to do so. The Echo Slam comes in and stolen. Finally, a big steal right there, but not really important to be honest. The Echo Slam returning the other way, but there's only one hero there, so we'll not be able to do too much. And one buyback available on the Earthshaker. This is very likely GG, and GG well played. It's scored by Wei, and game 2 will go the way of Interpid. Congratulations to them, a very well played game, dominating from early to end. Anyway, for everyone watching, this is the AVF Dota 2 Tournament Grand Finals, the best of 5 series. This is the end of game 2. It is now 1 apiece. My name is BouNcYToufU, and I will see you in game 3.
Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Oh, wow. That was a quick start. Anyway, welcome everyone back to Game 3 of the AVF Dota 2 tournament. This is the Grand Finals and this is Game 3 in the best of 5 series between Interpid and Glamorous. It is now 1 apiece, so we will be having a Game 4 regardless of the outcome of this game. Anyway, the ban so far will be an Undying Templar Assassin ban out by Interpid, and for Glamorous they will go ahead and ban out the Gyrocopter and Bounty Hunter. Will pick up their first pick in the form of a Lashrak. And I'm honestly not too sure why they have first pick again. Did they have first pick in the last game? I actually don't think so.
Reserve time.
But they will pick up the first pick again this time around. Double pick coming up from Interpid. And we'll be considering what to pick this up. They will go ahead and pick up their Lina again, so they will have the Lina this time similarly, but of course they're switched up. They are on the Dire this time. And we will see what they will get. If of course the Earthshaker is an excellent combination with the Lina or even the Lashrak, and both very capable to kill the opponent in the mid lane. We'll actually go ahead and pick up the Tusker, which is also very powerful, so a little bit more problematic. Yes, and that was just what I was about to say. A Disruptor has been picked up. A ban on Phoenix by Glamorous. This is a Disruptor. When you snowball into a specific target, the Disruptor can of course drop a kinetic field and the static storm, and you will be in deep danger if you roll in as 5 Darkseer, and Clockwork will be banned out by Interpid very quick succession. Glamorous will put the final ban down in the form of a Clinks. So the ban on from Glamorous is actually pretty consistent, while Interpid is actually, besides the Undying Templar Assassin, is a reactive ban towards an excellent game from BBB in Game 1. And of course Darkseer and Clockwork probably in reactive ban from Game 1 as well, because Expert had an excellent game on the Clockwork in Game 1. Darkseer being banned out as well. Not gonna want any sort of combos coming up. Disruptor of course chaining into the Earthsplitter and Lightning, Edict, Supernova, all very scary and annoying skills to deal with. We'll go into the first pick, and we're just gonna wonder what they're gonna go for. And we'll pick up the Earthshaker. So now, wow, that is actually a very scary combination for the Lashrak to be fighting into. But then again, I might be jinxing them. I said the Earthshaker, Winter Reverend, and Lashrak combo was a very powerful combo. Though they didn't exactly try to do it, the Earthshaker rotated like once, maybe even twice, that's about it. We don't see them rotate that many times. but
10 seconds
it is a scary
remaining.
rotation combination nonetheless, if the rotation is done
5
correctly
seconds
and
remaining.
properly, of course.
Reserve time.
And I'll go into the third pick for Glamorous. They have an uphill battle to try to climb back into this game, of course, after losing game 2. One apiece right now. So may look to a Omni-Knight has been picked up. That is one interesting pick that we don't see too often. Especially the Omni-Knight in red. And it has been completed and picked up as well. So now Interpid will react to this pick. I'm of course curious to see whether this Tusker will be a first position or potentially a fourth. Maybe even a third.
10 seconds
Very
remaining.
versatile, of course. The Lina itself also potentially rotating between the
5 seconds
between the
remaining.
second, third and fourth position. Earthshaker as well, able to play both third and
Reserve
fourth
time.
position, sometimes on the second position as well. And Interpid might be feeling really confident to just do something crazy with their lineup right now. But I do see them picking up a carry at least, because I honestly don't think any team would like to run the Tusker as a first position. Unless they really plan to end the game very early.
10
But however,
seconds
of
remaining.
course, okay, a Viper has been picked up, so it
Radiant
will be a
team pick.
very likely a first position. Looking at, of course, Leshrac, Disruptor and Omni-Knight, these are all heroes that are very capable at delaying your push and just defending your push. And actually spend a good amount of time looking into the Viper pick.
10 seconds remaining.
We'll be waiting for the final picked up in
5
this second
seconds
picking phase
remaining.
for
Reserve time.
Glamorous, and we'll see what they plan to pick up. The Viper combination. Viper is actually not too good a combination with the Tusk. Probably pretty much better with the Earthshaker. I'm not too sure what Glamorous is gonna go for right now. They do have a Viper, and that's a pretty good slow coming up, and of course the Sigil from the Tusk will be dealing a good amount of slow as well. So potentially looking for something with bigger amount of team fights. I'm wondering whether they will be really greedy and go for an Enigma, keeping the Omni-Knight on the third position, putting the actually they will pick up their first position hero
Dire
first in the
team
form of
back.
an anti-mage. They may be waiting for the final pick just to get a clearer picture of what is actually happening. And that is actually a pretty good idea. And we will see whether it will pay
10
off
seconds remaining.
or whether it will just backfire against them, because
5
just simply
seconds
getting your
remaining.
heroes banned out would be pretty annoying. And the
Radiant
Brute
team
Mother
back.
is being banned out, and that is one hero that we have not seen survive in the pool for so long.
Dire
Phantom
team
Lancer
pick.
will be the final ban coming out for my brain's lagging right now. Coming out for Glamorous actually will be the final ban for now. And I say for now because we do have a game 4 coming up.
10 seconds
I do
remaining.
hope that it will be one interesting game at least.
Radiant
Rubik
team
again, so let's hope Dave has a even better game than last one. We do love to see the Rubik steal amazing spells from time to time. And this is interesting. I want to know whether the Earthshaker or the Tusker will be the... I'm actually really curious whether the Earthshaker or the Tusker will be the option
10 seconds
that runs
remaining.
as the third position.
5 seconds remaining.
A fairly weak lineup in the late game, to be honest, from Interpid. They will have to end the game very early, and of course you are going up against an anti-mage. The later the game becomes, the stronger the anti-mage is, and that's not something they really want to deal with. So ending the game as early as possible would be a key to this current strategy, and Glamorous would probably look to pick something strong enough to just delay as much as possible. And the option will be a Witch Doctor. So, well, Witch Doctor skills a pretty good amount, but doesn't really skill all the way to the end game. But anyway, it is a pretty good pickup, good team fight amount, and of course if you do manage to get a good trap, if you do manage to trap your opponent in a good kinetic field, that will be very, very powerful. But anyway, we'll have a quick introduction. Gizmo, welcome to the AVF Dota 2 Tournament Grand Finals. This is game 3. Of course, you can see it's now 1 apiece to Interpid and Glamorous. And winners of this will proceed to the game 4, obviously. A smoke is actually being popped up by Interpid right now. They have actually been doing this for 2 games right now. I think both in game 1 and game 3 they will actually run into Tortoise, but nothing will happen. The trap trying to trap him will not get him there, so the smoke will not pay off for now.
30 seconds to battle.
Hey, Fissure not getting in, not gonna get him as well, so looks like the smoke will wear off and the attempt on getting first blood will fail as well. Looks like it will be 1 bounty rune for each side, nothing big, nothing particularly special happening. So it will be Wei this time going on the Lashrak. Oh, they are rotating up a bit, and C2W still maintaining the position on the Lina, and Dave on the Rubik. Anyway, back to the quick introduction that I was attempting to give you just now before 2 teams ran into each other. We will have Gizmo playing on the Lashrak going mid. Oh, sorry. Wei playing on the Lashrak going mid, getting a pretty good block off right now. Tortoise on the Disruptor, Expert on the off lane Omi Knight, as I have predicted. Should get a cookie for this. BBB on the farming anti-mage, first position. Stingray as the support Witch Doctor. Down bottom here, looks like it will be going in as a tri-lane. And over on the other side, they're harassing VC a little bit on... Oh, Telekinesis throwing Tortoise up, will not be able to follow out. Fissure traps in on the wrong side. This bounce will not be sufficient. Dave's gets really, really low. Blink is available. They're still trying to get a first blood on Tortoise, not going to be sufficient. Well blocked by Stingray right there. BBB in position will be able to blink away. And so much aggression, no deaths whatsoever. Ooh, so close. Not close enough though. This is weird. This entry ward position is a little bit weird. Simply because I would have expected you to place it somewhere around here, considering the ward on this side is actually pretty close. So that's pretty weird. Nonetheless.
Denied.
Lashrak doing well against Alina this time around. But he is forced to pop himself so early. He's just doing a little bit better, and I'm very surprised that the Omina is actually doing really, really well against the task up top. And the tri-lane against the tri-lane so far, working out pretty decently for Interpid actually. They managed to force the Disruptor back home.
That should help.
But Anti-Mage, because of Disruptor being forced back home, Anti-Mage is actually getting a good amount of experience out of this. Though that means Earthshaker and picks up his level 2. Oh, a pause is actually coming out from Rubik. I'm not too sure what's going on, but they surely have their reasons. That's really nothing much to look at right now so early in the game, but all we can see is that both heroes are actually working towards the top rune. It will be a haste. And they will be resuming the lane. Lina is still working towards it. Both have the delayed She's trying to throw the LSA. The haste is available, turning this around, trying to get the good kill. Lightning is available, potentially throwing 2 out as well. Few more right clicks, 1 more lightning available. Will pick up the border, may be able to border herself up right now. Lightning still needs to get LSA, will miss. No one will benefit from this. And looks like he's going to pick up his border and potentially with the haste rune. I'm not too sure why he's staying here. He should be just using the haste rune to get to the bottom rune. Oh, he's actually not there anymore. Who took the bounty rune? I didn't realize someone took the bounty rune. But BouNcYToufU gets really low actually, but BB is not really in a position to fight. He does not have level 1. He does not have skill in his mana break yet. But BouNcYToufU has got pretty low. And I do assume they don't have their level 2 yet. Stingray does though. The border comes back out, and the border comes back out on the other side. They actually have exactly the same item, and it's just that Wei has a slightly better farm record for now. C2W is doing much better on, oh actually he's border crawling again, so he's actually regen up to max. So based on what we've seen, Wei is actually doing a little bit better. But Lina, oh, looks like they are not going to be able to get any runes from this. And bounty rune goes well. Rave and Lina picks up the regeneration. Very lucky there. And Wei border crawling after losing up on the runes, will be forced to border crawl. Up top. Oh, K7 is actually really low. Needs to get a good snowboard. Charging up on the last creep right there. Very smart from him. Does have a heal available. Needs to get the heal. Will be able to give away first blood. Expert with an excellent play right there. One-on-one getting a kill in the toss. Very well played from 7K as well. Trying to get away but will not be enough. Omi Knight. Third position Omi Knight is actually doing very well right now.
Middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
So far the Fisher connecting on BB gets really low, but BB will be able to blink away, solves himself up. And the heal coming out from Stingray back into the farming right away. BouNcYToufU eats up a South as well. That's probably from one of his support actually. Drops down a ward right here. We'll be able to get a good vision. Fissure once again harassing BB, who is totally out of regenerative items. But Stingray will be able to just heal him up. I'm not too sure where the courier is going. Oh, the courier is actually sneaking to the secret shop to probably pick up a ring of regeneration. Yes, it will be. And also a Quirling Blade for the anti-mage. Very sneaky play right there. TP coming in on the other side, trying to save the tusk. One more right click should be sufficient. Will be able to get that right click off. And he's actually just gonna TP himself out. I'm not sure why Very just stopped there. Is this a DC? He just stood there. I'm not too sure what happened, but a forced TP and Omi Knight still managed to get a kill. And I believe, yes, he did. Well, he got an assist. Must have died to something else. Disruptor actually rotated in to get that kill. So they do manage to get a major important kill right there on C2W. So looking good for Glamorous right now. Disruptor with a level 2 glimpse. Could potentially try to find someone. And let's check with the level advantage. The Fissure on the wrong side, but the telekinesis will throw him back. The LSA will be sufficient to potentially, no, not actually bring him down. He's still alive. Will be able to get himself away right now. Laguna Blade being thrown out will pick up the Disruptor, but they will lose the Rubik as well. Wei trying to turn this around. Nope, not going to be able to do so. Will be backing away. The heal from Stingray will be keeping himself alive and may be interested to go back into this. K2W gets really, really low. No, no engagement. Another TP coming in. Dave will be able to pick the bottle back up, recharges it, and actually manages to steal a charge, actually, I would say. And on the other side, exactly the same thing. And he is able to steal a charge as well. Very well played from both supports, Dave and, of course, Torres. Which I'm still calling him probably not by the right name that he wants. Anti-Mage walks into it, sees it, backs away.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Let's try borders up the bounty rune. Over here, what did she got? She got a double damage, Laguna Blade available. This could potentially be a big fight. BB is actually rotating away. I'm not too sure where he's going. Can he actually farm Ancients? No, he probably cannot. He's actually rotating into the top lane. Potentially even the enemy's jungler. And he has actually taken 2 skills into
Dire's
stats.
top tower is under attack.
We do have a TP coming in, immediately being cancelled after seeing BBB showing up here. Mana burn would not be something he wants to deal with, but the fortification is being used, so BBB will come in here to get a good amount of farm right now. And right now, Omni-Knight is top of the net worth chart, and while Anti-Mage isn't doing too well, it's only doing at 222 goals per minute, and will be able to pick that up, so that should increase his goal, his GPM by a slight bit. And being left alone is very key importance. He is actually doing much better right now. And the snowball actually coming in. This could be dangerous. The TP coming in on the other side, potentially trying to get a good kill. Laguna Blade being thrown out. They will lose the Disruptor. However, on the other side, Task will go down as well. And Dave will throw him up. Will be able to stun away. So it will be a 1-for-1. Both supports going down. Actually, it's not a support. Task was a third position. So they do lose a sort of a core for his support, but delaying the Disruptor Static Storm is very, very important right now. We do have a rotation from Dave, who could potentially run into trouble, and Dave is forced to back away. And right now Anti-Mage is really picking up on farm. TP coming in from Tusker.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
TP coming in from I'm not too sure why, but it's probably not gonna lose it anyway. Dave drops down the Sentry Ward, gets the D Ward on this fresh ward right there, and in the middle, no Edict yet. Decides to skill on the Nova actually. TP's down to the bottom. Wei is going in. Major TP's actually coming in right now. Forces the Viper to back off. And Viper actually tries to TP away. Will get himself away. But with that, they will be pressuring on the middle tower right now. And BBB will be forced away as well. Trying to get the stun in. Snowball not in range. Expert goes in. Trying to get something off, but will be able to defend the lane. He actually picks up a hand of Midas. Sitting at 2000 gold. Probably going for the Untitled Chapter very, very soon. We have a TP going down bottom. And the Glimpse to send him home. Very patient play right there. BBB comes into the middle lane, leaving away the top lane right now. Gets a feint bot a little bit too late. Won't be able to get through. Repel off. Good wave of creeps coming in on the top tower. But it looks like it's going to be a trade. No Edict yet, so it's going to take a while to take this tower down on the bottom. Fortification being dropped. Radiant does not have a fortification, so that's going to be that. And Supernova, Pulse Nova will be used to just clear up the wave. And This looks like Expert has rotated in to just defend the tower once again. And in the middle, Telekinesis coming out. The LSA will connect as well. Laguna Blade thrown out. He will go down. Not enough to keep him alive. Mana Shield level 2 won't be enough. He will go down. They will lose the tower up top as well, so that's a big win for Interpid. They pick off the anti-mage and they are able to get that tower as well. Wei now in trouble, will need to get away from this. The snowball coming in on him, gets a good amount of damage, a punch coming out as well. Fissure is available, he now tries to turn, will not be able to get anything right now. Too much burst damage, he will go down. So they lose 2 heroes and a tower in quick succession. And now TP Glimpse bringing him back. Static Suit, ultimate being thrown out on CWC. LSA will connect, but he will go down. But sadly to the Witch Doctor, Anti-Mage will not be able to pick that kill off. And nope, not the recap I'm looking for. And yep, so not a lot of gold. 400 going the way of the Witch Doctor. And Omi Knight has actually picked up a nice amount of gold. He's now sitting. He just bought something. He's actually going for an Eel Scepter.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So more speed for the Omi Knight. And he will be able, he's probably building into a carry mode. Not going for the Aghanim Scepter as I would have predicted that he would have gone for it. And now there is a level 1 in Edict, so I think they're gonna lose the tower. They will lose it. The Fissure connects on BB though. Laguna Blade not gonna do available. Throws it up. So many ultimate thrown up. He will be able to keep himself alive once he goes down. And C2W gets sent home. BB, a lucky man to be alive right there. So close to his Battle Fury. And actually very good timing as well. Personally, I would categorize anything between 14 to 16 minutes as a pretty good Battle Fury timeline. Considering the bad start that he had. He was being shut down so badly. And yet he's doing so well. This is his perseverance, right? Yes, it is. But if it's not, then no, he's not doing that well. The Glimpse coming back. Repel stolen by Dave. Saves Spermakan Jr. from the Glimpse. Well played from him to react to that even. And right now, Eel Scepter being used to throw it up. The Earth Spike will connect and the Death Ward will finish CW2 up. And now Pulse Nova charging in, but he will get that kill. The heal will be sufficient. Wenekins is leaving him up, throwing him closer. But the Earth Splitter will connect as well. Okay, Repel keeping him alive, and he now steals Repel again, sadly. He was trying to get heal, very likely. The slow is keeping him there. The Glimpse bringing him back. They want to kill him. They will get Dave right there. And right here, Expert, one more right click away, or maybe 2. Eel Scepter being used to keep him up will give away that kill. That is actually almost a team wipe. And while that is happening, BB takes a tower on the bottom with the final right click going his way. And he is super close to his Battle Fury. Snowball's coming in with 2 heroes actually. They need to get a good punch potentially following up. They will be able to get him, so cancels that off, but looks like 7k is going to go down as well. Will be a 1-for-1, but that would be considered a pretty good trade. I'm not too sure what this is. Eel Scepter throws Dave's up, and Express out of mana. He needs to back away. We have yet to see a Guardian Angel coming up from him actually.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Zabra Arcane Boots gives him a good amount of mana. 16 minutes coming up for a good rune. Nope, not a regen sadly. So will be a bounty rune. He got his Bloodstone. So Wei gets a Bloodstone in a very timely manner as well. But I think he got it probably just right then. 16 minutes. And Anti-Mage with a almost 16-minute Battle Fury as well. If he did not die, he would have got it. And there you have it. That's his goal for Battle Fury. He's actually not buying it yet, for whatever reason. And BBB is actually just not buying. Can you buy Broadsword? Aghanim Scepter completed by C2W actually. BBB is just gonna blink away. And let's just get a quick item recap. So Casual Colt being picked up by Wei. I'm assuming he's going to build into a Glimmer Cape. Tortoise picks up nothing. Expert with an Eel Scepter and the Midas. BBB now buys his Battle Fury. And looks like he's going for a Mechanism right there for Expert. And Stingray picks up the Arcade Boots, and not too sure what he's going for next. Is there anything on the courier? There's nothing big. Aghanim Scepter completed on C2W. Very major for them to kill the anti-mage. Very important actually. And Viri working closer to his BK. Sorry, working towards his Bling Dagger. Force Staff for Dave. Not yet out. Very, very close, I assume. Nope, 800 gold away. Pumakan Dunya with the Mechanism, and not too much gold. Something's flying up for him though. It will be a Glove of Haste. Maelstrom, I would assume. 7k working towards his Shadow Blade. Not too close actually. They're about 3 kills away. I would place it at about there. And they are all clumped up looking for a big smoke. Who has the smoke?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Nobody has the smoke. What's this? Why are they coming up then? Oh, the smoke is coming. Now they have the smoke. But the smoke is coming in return on the other side. The gas comes out, a good death ward coming up, and the fissure has already been used. The static storm comes in, no glimpse coming, bringing the Earthshaker back, getting him low. The Earthshaker will go down right there. And now turning their focus onto 7k. They will get 7k. It will be a 2 for nothing right now. Wei is still alive, trying to turn it around actually. And 7k goes down after trying to get himself into it with the snowball. And the glimpse now with the kinetic field on Dave. He tries to steal it, steals repel, but a little bit too late. The heal from Expert will bring Dave down. 15 to 6. We are looking at a good 7,500 gold. Eel Scepter coming out the other side. This is turning into a big disaster. Earth Spike comes down and looks like C2W is in danger. Laguna Blade being thrown out, but Mechanism will keep him alive. Pumakan Dunya is the next target. Now Guardian Angel comes out. The stun Echo Slam being used to finish him off. Glimpse pulls Pumakan Dunya back in. He's dead. And that's another kill right now. TP coming in from 7k. He's trying to get a good stun right now. He will be able to find him, gets a punch off, and will be able to finish Tortoise up. But that's not going to matter too much, because that's a pretty even fight, to be honest. They lose 2 for 2. Yeah, they lose 2 for 2. They got a few more before that too. And of course, while all this is happening, Anti-Mage is just free farming. And we will see his gold per minute really increase drastically from now on. And it's just going to go crazy very, very quickly. With the Blink and the Battle Fury, we will be able to grow very quickly. And I'm not too sure. He does manage to steal Blink, probably one of the best skill to steal for Dave. And that's why he was so keen to wait there to just find that Blink, because that means that's basically 2200 gold for Dave right there. And the smoke is now popped on 3. 2 supports. Very good amount of control and lockdown from on these 3 heroes that are smoked up. Oh, the blink forward right now, and they will be able to find him. I'm not too sure whether that's the kill that they want. Dave gets trapped there, loses a lot of his health. He blinks away, but no follow-up. Actually, I was expecting a quicker follow-up from them. Oh, they may actually be able to find another one, and they will do so. Get 2 kills for free.
That was hot.
Not too sure why Stingray came back into that. Very bad decision from them. Both cores are right here. BB will back away. Has the Yasha completed? Obviously not completed, available on the courier. He actually blinks forward right now. The ultimate being thrown down on BB, he will just blink away. completes his Yasha, and I'm not too sure whether he wants to go. Okay, he actually wants to go back in. He gets repel up and just continues farming. Look at that number grow. It's going all the way up to 400, but he's blinking forward. He's really not too worried right now. On the back, they do fight Dave, the Scepter, but the blink will be sufficient. He throws him up forward. Echo Slam being thrown up, but that's not going to be enough. Static Storm is not going to be available. They get Vinci low. The Earth Spike will miss. They bring him back forward. Vinci will go down. Laguna Blade being thrown on the Expert, but the Static Storm comes up right now. Ultimate being thrown down on C2W. He will go down. Expert is still alive. Guardian Angel is popped, and the Scepter keeps him up, and he stays alive. And right now, the kill tree get for nothing right now, though. All their ultimates have been expended, though. And they will take a T2, potentially going up on a T3. Only 2 left, a buyback available. Edict is on cooldown, so he will not be able to do too much damage right now. As Force Nova is forced to just bring that down. They may actually be able to get this T3. Edict available very soon. It's actually available now. Repel use on him again, and Edict has now been triggered. Will be bringing this tower down really quickly. They may choose to back after the tower, and that will be their choice. They will not stay for the Rex. Will not try to overstay their welcome. 4-star forward. Blink not available anymore. Massive TP back home from only 2 heroes actually. Not looking too good for Interpid right now. Once again, going all the way up to a 14,000 gold lead and a 12,000 experience lead. I would assume they have now smoked up. Probably try to go for Roshan, or maybe find some pickoffs. And Shadow Blade is actually being used. They will be able to find Expert. Expert has a big wolf right there. Scepter being used to throw Viper up. They may be able to try to kill Expert. Laguna Blade being thrown. They will be able to find Expert. And that's a good amount of ultimates actually being used up. The Glimmer Cape being used to keep him alive. He's not in a good position, but the Death Ward doing a lot of damage right now, bringing one down. Pemakan Dunia is now. Dave will be the second choice, and they will be able to glimpse someone back, but the blink is enough to bring him away. It will be a 1 for 2. And potentially in favor of Intrid actually, yes, slightly in favor of them, but really not too much. Not particularly sufficient enough. And Disruptor is actually paused the game this time. 20 seconds. That's a very specific amount of time. BBB has actually blink away from this. It completes his Mantle Star. And let's buys the recipe to complete his Mantle Star. He's 5 seconds away from next blink, 6 seconds away from a TP, so he could potentially blink away and get a good TP off. And well, Feature is on cooldown anyway. And with the top up, they will be able to get that blink off. The Fissure connects on BB as well. No punch available. Will be able to blink away. And a very good blink actually. To a very weird direction. And no follow up right there. New Scepter up. But no follow up. And he is actually going to 478 right now on his net worth, catching up though. And he's catching up with GPM as well, with the blinks jumping around and just clearing the neutral camp so quickly. I'm actually pretty surprised no one's stacking the camp for him. We'll be able to get those good creeps all cleaned up so quickly. And potentially going down to pick up the bounty rune into the Roshan pit. And probably not going to be able to solo it anytime soon. I'm not too sure why he isn't brave enough to steal the ancient stack. And so it looks like Stingray is going to just stack this one camp for him as he clears up the middle lane. And well, we'll get one small stack. It's not too big of a deal, but stacks are stacks. And we'll bring forward, finding another bounty rune. So lucky for him actually. He's actually gonna leave it for the Lashrak. So Wei will be the one getting that, and he's just going to continue to clean. Big cleanup crew right there. The smoke being revealed, the snowball coming in, expert Laguna Blade being thrown up as well. It will be bursted, will be able to still heal, and he is keeping himself alive. Echo Slam being dropped down as well, but the stun is coming in. Ultimate being dropped down. Vinci still alive, Mechanism keeping himself alive, but however, okay, Lashrak will deny himself Wei. Gets a monster kill and denies himself. And I still think he's actually he respawns immediately and get a good positive goal count actually. I'm actually quite surprised Anti-Mage is not brave enough to fight the Lina. Probably waiting for a BKB or something like that. And his goal, his net worth is really catching up, and of course his goal per minute is just getting ridiculous. It's just increasing as we speak. And okay, it's just an offering, and looks like he's going for a hut right away, or at least he picks up the vitality booster, and I can only think about a heart would be his next item, unless he goes for a Vanguard, which would be a really weird item to be honest. A Vanguard would be a pretty weird item because you either build a carry anti-mage in the form of a fighting anti-mage or a split pushing anti-mage. So a Basher would be a fighting anti-mage. For a Butterfly would be a potentially fighting, or actually the Butterfly would always be a better item, but a Butterfly would be more focused on to split pushing, while Basher and Abyssal Blade of course would always be more focusing on the fighting. Because then you would probably gonna need a BKB as well to fight into this lineup with so much magical disables. That's a ridiculous farming speed right there. Not too sure what he's doing, walking around doing nothing as of now. But anyway, even Wei is actually farming out the jungle. Does find his Octrine Core, he lifts him up, and he's not interested to fight. He's interested to back away. It looks like they're going for the BB. Once again, Lota on C2W, not the Eel Scepter. Smoke is now being used. Glimmer Cape, Eel Scepter being used to get him up. The Earth Spike comes, Earth Splitter comes down. They finish him off easily. And now Edict is being released again. They will be going on this T2 very, very quickly. And while all this is happening, Anti-Mage is getting topped. So it does look like his target will be the split pushing idea. He keeps the range creep alive. And Lota is being popped by C2W as well. And it just looks like BBB will go right in, cleans up the creep wave, and potentially getting. They get the T2 right now. It comes in with good Echo Slam, keeping him there. The Fissure as well. A lot of things being shown up. They will be able to get him. 2 ultimates being expended to keep him down. But so do end the split push, and they do get a good kill on him as well. Whose is this? Stingray completes his Aghanim Scepter. So a good item there from him. Glimmer Cape available on the Disruptor now. So I think that's a double Demon Clip. No, just one actually. And right now, over here, we will see a Guardian's Grief completed. As he continues to farm. Well, Wei is continuing to farm as well. I'm not too sure what he's saving up for next. A Hex potentially. Actually, a Boots of Travel would probably be ideal. The ward right here is actually spotting everything out, and they would probably realize it very, very soon. Oh, right now the Earth Spirit connects on day 4, stops him away, but the Fissure does not get a good one. He'll scepter him up, Glimmer gleams him back, but they have rolled themselves into the Static Storm, and the Death Ward shreds the team apart. A disastrous fight for Interpid. They want to go for the T3 right now. And oh my god, that roll in from 7k was just disastrous. He rolled into the Static Storm, and amazing placement from the Static Storm by Tortoise right there, catching 3 hero, and of course, well, 7k roll into that one. So he caught 4, and the death ward was just formality to finish everything off right there.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
Looks like they will be kiting this tower down very quickly. They will take the first Rex and now go on the melee Rex. And it doesn't look like it's going to take too long as well. They're having a hard time dealing with the illusions even. They will take one full lane of Rex and they're going on the T3. Middle T3 gets really low, losing health like wow, it's really just melting. Oh my god, C2W gets lifted up, gets 4-star forward. See the Echo Sand comes in, but only on 2, that's not going to be sufficient. BBB comes in and finishes them off. Guardian Angel comes out, the ultimate drop. 3-1 and win the finals. Anyway, we will be back with Game 4 very quickly. Once again, you are watching the AVF Dota 2 Tournament Grand Finals of Season 6. My name is BouNcYToufU. I will see you in Game 4. 我那会动。你用左边那个是吗？要用右边那个，左边那个不好啊。
Radiant team ban. Radiant team ban.
Alright, welcome everyone back to the AVF Dota 2 Tournament Grand Finals Season 6 of this event.
Dire team ban.
Today, of course, we are in Game 4 of
Radiant
the Grand
team
Finals in the best of 5 series. Glamorous versus Interpid. Glamorous has an opportunity to win this game right now, and for the first time, BouNcYToufU will make it past the first banning phase, and Interpid will sweep it up immediately. Once again, similar bans coming up from Interpid since game 2 will be the TA and the Undying. On the other hand, Glamorous will ban Outlast Shrek and Gyrocopter. So and of course, Interpid will be able to pick up the first pick.
10 seconds remaining.
This time, we'll opt for the Bounty Hunter.
Remaining.
Now it's down to Glamorous to see what they plan to do with this. We'll see how they plan to carry on with this one right now. It's taking a good amount of time thinking about their Jabber pick, which is quite uncommon. Usually people are pretty quick with the first 4 picks, especially, I mean, for both teams. First 2 for either side is usually quite quick. Looks like Glamorous is actually taking a good amount of time just thinking this through. They did finally give away the Bounty Hunter for the first time. They will go ahead and pick up 2 very team fight and gag orientated supports in the form of an Earthshaker and a Disruptor. And now we will go back to Interpid to see what they plan to do with this.
Seconds remaining.
And for the first time, Interpid will be able to pick up their Phoenix as well. Glamorous Gizmos has been banning up the Bounty. Go into the 3rd pick, first in the 2nd picking phase. And we'll see how Glamorous Gizmos plans to react to this Phoenix pick. Something with a naturally higher attack speed, maybe opting for a Rubik. Maybe some FY God plays coming out.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
And looks like Gizmos will be opting for the Silencer to combat the Phoenix Supernova potentially. Of course, looking for some good global silence and some good Supernova to be watching this game, and Interpid will opt to pick up their Viper once again. This will be, I believe, the 3rd game they've been playing on the Viper, and the only game they did not was probably the game that BouNcYToufU played on the Gyrocopter. And I'm still pretty surprised why BouNcYToufU has switched out from his support role. It doesn't seem as sharp on the 1st position as he is on the 4th and 5th position. Remaining. So maybe it's just a stand-in, or I'm actually not too sure, but I do wish to see him back in his 4th and 5th position row. Now we're going into the 4th pick from Glamorous Gizmos, and we'll see what they plan to pick up very, very soon. Potentially going for something even more, because a farm silencer and Shadow Fiend is actually a very, very scary combination, and Interpid will pick up the Lion. Of course, silencer and Shadow Fiends both are very squishy heroes before they get their items out. Disruptor also reasonably squishy, so the Lion's finger will be able to make quick work of all of these heroes. And the final ban from Gizmos will probably be a mid laner. Of course, the Viper could potentially still go mid. I would probably ban out the Storm Spirit, considering the amount of situation that they are in. They do have pretty squishy heroes. The Storm Spirit works pretty well against them, though Disruptor is a good counter against the Storm Spirit. They will actually ban out the Razor. I actually think Storm Spirit is much more something you need to worry about. The final ban coming up from Interpid will be the Brood Mother. If you have a Supernova going down, you're going to be putting a lot of focus on the egg, and Storm Spirit will be able to just jump around and do a lot of damage over a short period of time. And now Gizmos has about 30 seconds to pick up their final pick, which will likely be an off-laner. Clockwork has been banned out. We could go for a very, very unconventional Tide Hunter, which is still a good hero. Darkseer works pretty well with the Echo Slam and of course Static Storm as well, especially when you have a Global Silence to protect you. It works very, very well with the Requiem. They will actually go ahead and pick up an Omi Knight again. So Expert had an excellent gain on the Omi Knight last game, and I don't think he's going to be that lucky to be going against a solo lane again. And we'll see how they plan to do this. The Drow Ranger will be the option for that. Interpid will go up and go ahead and pick up this time around. Anyway, welcome everyone to the AVF Dota 2 Tournament Season 6 Grand Finals. Today we are in Game 4 of a game between Gizmos and Interpid. As we do know, Gizmos, as you can see right now, Gizmos is already 2-1 up. This game will be the 4th and potentially final game. And what we do see right now is Interpid will be playing on the Radiant side. We will see C2W bringing the Viper mid, Permakan Jr. on the first position, Drow Ranger, Viri on the Lion, Dave on the support, Bounty Hunter, and the off lane will be 7K once again, this time on the Phoenix. Stingray bringing his Earthshaker, on the support, this time BBB on the Shadow. What am I talking about? On the Shadow Fiend. Wei this time on the first position Silencer, Tortoise on his Disruptor again, and on the off lane will be Expert once again on the Omi Knight. They are waiting for Dave to overextend right now, already dropping the Sentry Ward. Very, very aggressive right now, or at least defensive I would say, to prevent any form of aggression coming the other way. And we may see a fight. Expert is alone down bottom. And we may see a good fight coming out right here. BB with a big amount of heroes, and looks like Dave will not be too interested to get into this. The dust even being expanded to try to find Dave. Both bounty runes goes the way of Gizmo. BBB picking up his mid rune, and of course Expert on the bottom picking up his bounty rune on the bottom. It will have a good amount of gold to start that up. And as expected, Dave will be in the middle lane, just to be very, very annoying. The slow with the Orb of Venom, and of course Jinata will be very sufficient to bring BB down, but the stun traps Dave. Dave could be in danger right here. He needs to get out of here, will not be able to do so. And they're gonna drop a sentry ward right here and the other one up top, so they're gonna act like there is no sentry wards, and potentially a fissure would be sufficient to get Dave. And one last hit, 4 health actually, not going to be enough. So lucky to be alive right here. And we'll back away from this. And coming up will be a Tango. Wow, he's already into 2 Tangos and his Self. So top lane just being super aggressive. And 7K being forced back home. Expert Fox away as well. He is sitting on level 2, and Phoenix a little bit below him, but honestly not too much. And Shadowfiend is being just kept out of the lane, just using his race to farm right now. Will level up his second race just to use his race to farm a little bit more efficiently. Trying to get the deny, but we'll get one last hit pinged onto him. And maybe getting a stack right here on the top. Disruptor gets the kill on Phoenix. First bullet goes the way of Tortoise and the dual lane. Killing the Phoenix, very surprisingly. Getting a good silence off probably. Phoenix coming back up top right here. Only a small amount of gold early in the game. Regeneration being picked up by Expert, who will regen to max and make his way back to the lane. Dave with the Inv once again. And C2W with the south up. Phoenix going down once again, but we do have an engagement on BB right now. Not going to be sufficient. C2W actually walking right up into this. May be able to get the kill right here. One more right click will be sufficient. Overextension right there. I'm not too sure what was Stingray doing, and now he will be giving away another kill actually. And Dave will try to block him, and C2W gets a double kill. Big win for them. C2W taking a good amount of last hits right there to him. But up top though, this time Silencer getting the kill. And Drow Ranger down bottom, maybe losing this. Expert will be able to get that like click, but he will go down as well to the Lion. Lion will be able to pick that goal. However, Pemakan Dunia will go down as well. And the good news is that they actually gained goal. He gained goal. Pemakan Dunia lost goal. And both TPs back into the lane at about the same time. So BBB isn't exactly having a very good time right now in the middle. He is keeping up on farm though. But the slow from the Bounty Hunter is... the extra slow from Bounty Hunters, Ginata, and of course Obovenom is actually really doing a very good job keeping him out. And looks like Expert is trying to turn on Vinci right now. They need to get him low. The stun needs to connect right now. He does not have Gush. The heal connects, and Vinci is in big danger right now. The race will be sufficient to finish that off. But Makandunia now needs to turn around and run. And the border BBB gives him some border charges. Another one actually to Expert, and with the invisibility rune will be walking back into this. May potentially get some good kills right now. And right, it does turns on it. The heal will be sufficient, and the race will bring Pemakan Dunia down. Very well played from BB and Expert. Good combination right there to get those kills, and that would definitely help BBB to get back into the game. 2 kills right there, key kills right there. Brings C from that angle. He will not be able to trap him in any good anger. C2W coming in really deep actually. With a level 2 corrosive skin, he should be able to last pretty long. And he wants to stay here to get his level 6. Once he gets his level 6, he's going to be much stronger. And of course, the Shadowfiend does not really get a Requiem until pretty late in the game. And he's not even going to be too useful. Being caught up right here with the stack. And Bounty Hunter has not been stacking actually. And I'm not too sure whether Wraith will... Dave plans to stay here for too long. We do have 7k right here. It does not have Supernova. And we have actually 4 heroes converging on the middle lane right now. And looks like Lion is in position. He needs to get to safety. He is in the trees right now. Dave coming in from the back. And they are actually falling back. They will go on the Earthshaker instead. Sentry Ward being dropped right down. Will not be able to get any fissure off. And they are trying to turn in right here. Now comes in Lightning Bolt, Lightning Storm, whatever the hell that thing is called. Glimpse brings in backwards. May be able to get a return kill. Will be able to get a return kill. Will be a 1-for-1. And down bottom, Expert gets another kill on Pemakan Dunia. Doing a very good job right there. And it is actually called Thunder Strike. Regeneration being picked up by Dave. They are coming back in, and Earthshaker TPs in to pick up the border. Hopefully he does pick up the border, and does pass it back to BB right now. The fissure traps him there. Good race, will not hit on C2W, and will be forced to go away with the border and the bounty rune at the bottom. Dave actually coming in on the back. Will not be able to get a right click off this time actually. Silencer, on the other hand, doing really well with the free farm he's been given up top. He's going on level 6 with the global silence up and available, and sitting on 45 last hits, actually leading the last hit charts with just 1 kills and 1 assist. Shadowfiend has actually 3 kills and 1 death. And that's actually doing much better than we've expected him to be, considering the situations he was put into from the early game. Right now some rays coming out actually. A lot of pinging coming out, so they do know that the Phoenix is right there. Looks like the Phoenix is going to try to steal the stack. I don't think he's actually very capable of stealing the stack actually. And BBB is actually going to walk into this and find him as well. Though Phoenix is not exactly in danger of anything. He's level 4 and Expert is level 7. So Expert is actually really outplaying the lane, and of course just doing a much better job than 7K is right now. This is actually the first game I've seen 7K struggle so much in this 4-game series so far. He has been the key player. Joe Ranger finally gets a return kill, and Expert picks up a good amount of gold for herself. Expert goes down, but is still pretty healthy. And on the other hand, Vitality Booster being picked up. I would assume he's going for a roll of Athos. And Dave comes in once again trying to get a kill. I'm not too sure whether that's the idea. The kinetic field is being dropped. They are still trying to focus him down. He stays alive. Global silence being thrown out. They will lose the bounty hunter, so it will be a 1-for-1, but bounty hunter goes down first. So Disruptor is able to get that experience that he craves to get his level 6 right there. 140 experience for him. Good amount of farm going Shadowfiend's way as well. Silencer solo kills the Phoenix. How? Wow, somehow. Global silence probably the reason for that. BouNcYToufU escapes with low amount of health right there. And Shadowfiend will walk into a stolen rune, very likely. And Bounty Hunter does steal the invisibility rune. So I'm pretty surprised he didn't just pop the dust immediately, but probably a little bit too quick to really find out anything. Bounty rune taken by Expert on the bottom, who will return to his lane as level 8. I think he may be out leveling BouNcYToufU actually. He is out leveling BouNcYToufU, and very high compared to Phoenix, who still has not picked up his level 6. And Dave, everyone has not picked up their level 6 actually. Dave and Lion is still far away. Roll up Athos, as I've expected, completed on the Silencer. 1 level away from level 6, 600 experience. Here very close, 2 to 3 more creeps actually. Oh, he's sharing the experience, so but end of this wave he should be level 6. And we will have a finger up and ready, and a Smoke of Defiance is immediately... Smoke of Deceit is immediately purchased up. With the finger, they are going hunting.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And Roll of Athos is just going to try to get that kill. The heal was not sufficient to burst her down. BouNcYToufU will be able to make himself away in the middle. Bounty Hunter walks into his sentry ward and gets melted.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh, I didn't realize Roll of Athos actually gives 30 intelligence. That's a good amount of hit points to hit. And Expert coming in from the back with the Roll of Athos, keeping him there. Expert trying to run away, getting some good right clicks away, leaving it for Wei, and Wei will get that last hit away. He turns around and gets a good hit on Dave, almost taking like 25% of his hit point away. Atos just making things. Global Silence is available though. He may not want to turn on this. He does get that one kill off. Global Silence available. Will be thrown out. Immediately gets melted. Repel is being thrown out. And Wei probably knows he's not going to be able to get away. Throws a few more hits and goes down. And sells his drop shield. Will be TPing away right now. Without the mana, he's not going to stay and fight. BB with the Eluceptor stucking him there. BBB Eluceptor saving his ass as well. Will be bottling himself to max and picking up a bounty rune. With the haste rune, maybe looking to rotate down bottom and finish off K and finish off someone. And he may be able to find someone. He does walk into 7k. Will not be too interested. The courier is right here with a Shadow Blade. Right now the right click goes down. 2800 gold disappearing for C2W. Now into the Static Storm, and the Kinetic Field is turning into a really bad day for him. He will go down. Mega kill streak going towards the Omni-Knight, but the Viper will get a return kill. But losing that Shadow Blade, oh my god, this is turning from bad to worse for Interpid. And their run in the finals hang in the balance right now. 4,000 gold and experience lead in favor of Gizmos, who do have a 6 kill lead as well, leading currently 8-14. And taking down a T1 now as well.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
BBB right now behind here. Not too sure whether he will be the one building the mechanism. We do have a TP coming in. They are interested to jump on BBB, who does have a Requiem. Repel is immediately being thrown out. The Gush just trapped him there. He is going to get the Requiem off. Will burst Lion down. BouNcYToufU gets finished off at well. He just gets 2 kills, but the Viper gets a return kill. And it will go down. And it looks like it will be a denied tower as well. And the tower gets really low, but it will be denied. So it will be a denied tower. They do get 2 kills right there. Expert is still in here actually. Dave is interested. The dust is being popped up. K70 Global Silence being popped up. No Supernova. Gets burst down. Stingray running away. He is tracked. Does get the... Oh my god. The Guardian Angel saves him. They may even get a kill on Dave right now. They will. Still trying to get that kill. Ultimate being dropped down. They will get another one. 4 kills right there. But finger given to Stingray. He will go down in the end. And track goal going the way of the Lion, who is probably very angry right now. They lose 4, they get only the Earthshaker. Disastrous fight for them, going all the way down to 6,000 gold lead and probably sitting at a comfortable 6,000 experience lead as well. So Gizmos just dominating this game right now, very strongly. And the Earthshaker has actually no money. I'm pretty surprised. I was expecting him to be having something right now. Anyway, C2W with actually really has nothing. He does have the Aquila. And gets a good tracked off right now. There, BouNcYToufU we're going for the Shadow Blade. Oh, right here, Vinci gets low, may be able to get burst out right now. Gives up the Supernova really early. He gives up on his life. And looks like Supernova is not going to be completed as well. Another kill going his way. Dust being thrown out on Dave. 6x INT being stolen by the Silencer in that one fight. They lose 3 and get nothing out of that, and even uses the Supernova. Global Silence not needed. Guardian Angel not needed. And Static Storm not needed as well. And looks like Stingray has found BouNcYToufU. 2 invisibilities actually. Shadow Blade on C2W right now. Invisibility rune still quite a while before it expires. Expert is just gonna walk right out onto this. Oh, he gets spotted and he just disengages. After that fight, it goes past. Shadow Fin actually goes down to the Phoenix somehow up top. Finger expanded. Nope, finger not expanded. I'm pretty surprised. I'm actually really surprised how the Phoenix kill that one, but looks like it doesn't matter. Dave will go down in the middle, and it doesn't really matter. The Static Storm being thrown out very casually, and now they may pay for that very casual Static Storm. Global Silence being thrown up. They are trying to focus down CW right now. Echo Slam being dropped down, chain up with a good one, but the Earth Spike comes out, will be a little bit too late. Silencer trying to run away from this right now. The Fissure blocking him, but Stingray will probably go down. No, the Guardian Angel coming up just in time. Dave will... Whoa, lucky miss. Lucky miss right there. And Drow Ranger stays for the deny, but that means she's gonna die. Oh, very well played right there. He gets a good Shadow Amulet to keep herself alive. The Gush being thrown out will not matter. Silencer with a good right click throws an air toss on Sviri. One more right click doesn't really matter. He will go down. Rampage for the Silencer. And he steals a ridiculous amount of intelligence right now. 18 minutes in, 28 intelligence stolen. And this game is very likely in the pockets, in Gizmo's pocket, and it's all up to them to 3-2-2 right now. 10,000 gold and experience lead with an insane amount of intelligence stolen and an insane lead on the items right now. Roll of Atos and also 4 staff on way. We do have an Arcane Boost. Oh, Gleam's not going to be enough. Will not be able to trap him there. So no ultimate. Ultimate's being thrown down on way right now. They're still trying to focus in there. Repel being dropped. Turtle gets really low. Drums being popped up. Turtle still staying alive. Atos slowing him down. And Viri still interested to catch up with someone. Will not be able to find anyone. The Fissure will prevent Viri from catching up. Anyway, Shadow Blade right here. Shadow Blade also in Permagan's Dunya Mine on getting soon. Double Bracer for 7k just to stay alive. You know, there are AVF, of course, Atos and the 4 staff. We may have a 5 Fissure connecting on 7k right now. One ray is not going to be sufficient. Does throw away, but the right click comes back. He goes down. Easy kill right there. No significant items, no core items being picked up by Turtle. Expert picks up a drum, and I do think he's keeping a substantial amount of gold. He's actually having the courier find something up. Evil Scepter once again. They may actually walk into C2W. They do, but they will be able to get themselves away. Sentry Ward being dropped down to a little bit too late. BBB with the Blink Dagger and the Evil Scepter. Keeping about 1400 gold right there, and Stingray still working towards his Blink Dagger. Very far away actually. I'm pretty surprised considering the amount of kills he's been involved with. 9 kills actually.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And BBB will stay back to just push the wave up, clean this wave, and get some good kills there. Toying with the Requiem actually right there, BBB, and we'll be chipping down on the mid tower, bringing it low very quickly. Glyph of Fortification is available. I'm not too sure whether 7k is interested to defend this alone. We'll get some good hit right there. Repel being dropped on him, so we'll keep that one creep alive, but another creep wave comes in, so they will be able to just siege this tower down, potentially trading it with another. Nope. Permagan Dunya is pushing mid. They're picking up the Roshan, so they may be going in on the Roshan, but nope. Silencer is TPing in here. Way with the 4 staff, potentially getting a good kill right there. But Permagan Dunya still not close enough. Very close, but not there yet. Silencer actually not picking up the Curse of the Silence. 28 intelligence stolen with 30 intelligence from Bro. The Atos is hitting for a bonus 138 pure damage. And they're taking down Roshan right now. Will be their next target. No pings coming out, no gathering, no dust whatsoever, so I don't think they're actually going to be able to do much right here. 2 Shadow Blades available on one team. And it's being drawn out by the Lion, but I don't think anyone is actually in position to get anything done. It's probably going to be given to Wei as well. And yes, it is. The smoke follows immediately. A very typical strategy. Roshan into smoke. And C2W gets reveals that. Repelled now being thrown out. Oh, they get the glimpse right here. They do not get a good... Oh, they actually get a good kinetic kill on him. C2W gets trapped, will be burst down as well. Monster kill for him. Global Silence being thrown out. Il Scepter uses him up into the sky. He gets blown up with the Echo Slam. Godlike Street for Gizmos,
Dire's
and
middle tower has
Pemakan
fallen.
Dunia is just not very sure where he wants to go right now. Looks like he's going to be sieging onto the
Dire's
T3,
top tower
and
is under
Pemakan's Dunia
attack.
idea is that he will be cutting the supply of creeps down. So she will be trying to
Radiant's
block
middle tower is
this
under attack.
creep wave.
Radiant structures are
And of
fortified.
course, Expert is capable of healing the creeps back up, or potentially just letting the ranged creep keep himself there. Earth Spike coming up on 2,
No such
and there's really nothing much Pemakan Dunia can actually do. They do lose a lot of damage. Eel Scepter being used to throw him up right now. He is in position, will lose his life. Force Staff on Pemakan Dunia, he gets really low. Silencer is interested to get something away, and Supernova comes down. They are just gonna back away from this, heal everyone up, and go back in very likely. Yes, they do plan to go back in, I think. Nope. Actually, no. That appears to not be their intention. And Repel's being dropped on BBB. He gets a good one. The Requiem will melt. No, actually will not. Keeps him alive, but it doesn't really matter. BBB still manages to melt him. He stays alive. A lot of Atos being used on Pemakan Dunia right now. Vinci jumps on Fingers, brings that down, but looks like he's gonna go down as well. Pemakan Dunia needs one more right click. We'll be able to kill him as well. Dave trying to finish off. Will lose that well. It's probably be a team wipe as over here. 2 buybacks coming out. And Roll of Atos being used once again. One more right click. They do get that one. Force stops himself forwards. Aims for Pemakan Dunia. There you go. Rampage once again for Wei. This is GG. Not being caught because I don't know why. Well, I'm not a player, so I would say. I wouldn't know. GG, well played. Finally being caught by Pemakan Dunia. And there you go.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Gizmos wins this finals, and the Earth Spike airborne. And Lion will go down one more time actually. GG, well played is being called over and over again. Congratulations to Gizmo, who will be champion of the AVF Dota 2 tournament season 6. And I actually have no idea what the prizes are. But anyway, congratulations to them. Congratulations and well played to Interpid, who has put up a good fight in this 4-game series. So Gizmos take the finals 3-1 with an excellent display from Wei and a good comeback from BBB. Once again, you are watching the AVF Dota 2 Tournament Season 6 Grand Finals. My name is BouNcYToufU. I will see you next season.